Obviously, I hope everyone's doing well and safe, people. It's the last time this season we'll see this video. NFT setting soon, man. Hey. You only get one of them in your life, man. Shit, Cedric could never. Let me take them set pieces for us. It's crazy. Hope everyone's doing well and safe. Let's go. Sounds really catchy, isn't it? Big up everyone, man. Appreciate it to all your support throughout the season. Let's go.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on, man. Come on. People, deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. If you're in the United Kingdom like myself, people, let's wake up a bit. Good afternoon. Anywhere else around the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. I hope you're all doing well and safe. Again, it's Arsenal versus Everton. It's the last game of the season, people. It feels like just the other day we was getting smacked up away at Brentford and then so on and so forth. All that really matters is where you start and where you finish. I mean, when it's all said and done, I know the drug of Champions League, the ecstasy of seeing our young players forming together and doing what they need to do and rebuilding the club and whatnot. We dared to dream in it, not to coin the phrase from the ops, but it just didn't happen, innit? We're just going to have to build on 5th place now. It would have been lovely to be in the Champions League. I'm sure we're all Norwich fans for a little minute. I think even Spurs, by their own standards, could have messed that one up. Of course, I hope to be wrong. I've never wanted to be wrong more than today. But, that's football. Forget Arsenal or whatever team you support. That's football. Success is not guaranteed per se. It's just filled with ups and downs, isn't it? And it's been a bit of a mad one for Arsenal. Hopefully we can end it with victory, with Everton securing safety. Hopefully they can just give us the 3 points and whatnot. And as usual, appreciative to all you lot support throughout the season, man. I really appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribing and following across both platforms and all them things there. YouTube, can you please hit the like button? Let's get to 100 likes. Unfortunately, this game is not being televised, at least if you're in the United Kingdom. So streams, can we get them in as well when the time comes? Hey, man, been out for the last 2 days. I feel like I'm losing my voice, but it's the off season, as our North American friends would say. Smash the like button, like my guy Parker has said. At least I hope we win today. I mean, the sun's shining, the grass is probably firmly cut over there at the Emirates. This is the perfect day for Arsenal to get 3 points. Obviously, it's when you're playing in the evening at 8 p.m. In the bleachers in St. James's Park is where what separates the boys from the men, really, and differentiates if you want top 4 or not. Need to be able to turn it on away from home consistently, really and truly. Wasn't quite the case, and that's where we're at. But nonetheless, one love to you lot, man, and all the regulars and new ones tuned in. So yeah, what you lot saying? Kickoff is 57 minutes away, people. What you lot saying? I hope you're doing well and safe. We all hope that Norwich can do a madness, but boy, my faith was gone. Like true small hope in top 4, it was gone when you lost to Spurs, just because of the manner. It weren't even Newcastle. Like Newcastle was collapsed, but it was gone. I hope to be wrong, but I don't like to put my fortunes and future into the hands of other people, and that's what it actually is. You're dancing with the gods, really. Norwich, I hope they do a madness, but apparently they got one of the worst records at home. They're down already. There's a golfing class between the two sides. It's a myth, if there's ever a sport where you back an upset to happen, it is football. But I mean, come on now. And again, even if Norwich do that, we have to win today, which I hope is a formality. I wouldn't quite go as far as saying that, people. So yeah, I hope you're doing well and safe, man. Man said, righty hype. You could never, don't do that to Uncle. Pattern up, man. Appreciate you lot, man. Appreciate the love, Danger. Come on, man. DJ already caught the merch. Come on, I had to, man. Come on, when you look this good, you get me? You have to. It is what it is. It's looking saucy in Europa League and that. Again, shirt review video done. Soon land DG number 13 as well. You mad? Hey. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. They got me still. They got me. Don't be like me. Be better. Don't be like me. Be better. Don't follow me. I'm lost myself. Don't follow me. Do better. I'm too far gone to turn back. So for anyone else out there that isn't, look at me as an example. Do better. Hey, G1, pardon my language, you're a bastard, you know. I don't even put them comments there up, man. You're just uppercutting me in the chest. Like, what's wrong with you, man? But I love for the support. You know, I said this is what's been the last few years, isn't it? A couple times it's looking better at United. Arsenal fans giving you lot nonsense. You lot giving it back to us. Appreciate your support. And here we are, in it. Just two nitties outside the bookies. Nothing's really going on, as you know. It looks like Spurs are going to be in Europe. You know, the two bullies round your sides in City and Liverpool bullying it. It's peak. Rebuild hype. It's crazy, man. Norwich are terrible. But listen, I'm just here for football today. As you know, banter aside, G1's right. Just prepare for Europa League football. Is what it is, man. That's probably where you deserve to be on the scheme of things. Did we capitulate top four? Of course, but on the balance of stuff, how you've played throughout the 38 game calendar, probably where we deserve. I don't like the word deserve, but probably away from us bottling where we should be in it. So just take that. I don't get twisted. I want these players to remember how it felt, because some of you will always talk, you know, the rumors are coming out. I want to go this team and that team and do this and do that. Some of you have played a part in us not getting Champions League. You dared to dream. You flirted with it. Certain man in the team were talking about third place consistently. We only aim up. We only look forward. Right now, it's mad, and none of that's wrong. So remember how it felt to bottle top four. Remember how it felt to hear the champions. It's only going to be played on your flat screen TVs and that, you know. Remember how it felt. That's another season without a deluded Gooner Arsenal specific Champions League watching them. It is what it is. I want to be wrong. Listen, if we've ever needed a Spursy performance, we need it today. But even by Tottenham standards, man, like banter aside, you have to try really hard, like really hard. And it's not even a Spurs thing. Conte is not on getting embarrassed. You know, Conte is not on getting embarrassed. Like they've been able to cheat their Champions League, could help with their rebuild and whatnot, convince Kane to stay and all of that. I hear with Mbappe not going to Madrid allegedly. I hope the Harry Kane rumors to Madrid are true. Make that happen, but it's long. It's long. And keeping an eye on the title race. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I'll pay attention to. I think they're going to shag it. I think Liverpool are going to win it. Like, I still think they're going to do this quadruple thing, but don't know. Imagine how weird it would be if Aston Villa, you know, is it written in the stars that Villa take the lead in that game and then get moved to? I don't know. But yeah, can't lie. And the last day of the season, we ain't had this. Well, I might be lying to you lot, but we ain't had a season like this in a minute where, in theory, it's forced, but top four could still go either way. The title could still go either way. Obviously, Everton and Leeds are fighting for Everton. I'm not Everton, man. They still are technically. Burnley and Leeds, sorry, are still fighting for their lives. So nothing's really set in stone. A lot of teams could be on the beach. I hope Everton are. You know, every other tweet from Richarlison, he's sending for, you know, a pundit, or he's uploading pictures with cigars and that. So shout out to him. I hope exactly that. Someone should give him a Dutch cigar in about, when's the game? 4 o'clock. 5 minutes, 10 minutes to kick off. You might as well give him that. No chip as well. If City wants to smoke, come on. There's certain, well, let me not talk to each, but there's certain man in that team that on holiday, they do a lot more than that when they go America and that. Certain man there, well documented, but I'm sure everyone's got their vices. I'm not sure Coke is one of them. But again, footballers, that's them, in it. Ramsdale's not the guy. Nah, it's the last day of the season, man. I ain't trying to talk. Ramsdale's my guy. If you don't believe in Ramsdale, then he's got to show you wrong. But respectfully, I'm not here to fight Ramsdale's battles. I don't really care, you know. Is where it is. If we can find someone that's better, and you know, one of the hardest things to do in world football is find a half decent backup keeper that's willing to do all of that. So if we can do that, then it is what it is. If not, myth. Ready, mate. I mean, G1, you know, Spurs are going to mash up Champions League next year. So I'm just hoping, you know, I'm next season, I've got one agenda loading is obviously when you look at Conte's record in Europe, it's a bit rubbed. You get it? We have to, we're down and bruised, but we can't lose. New agenda's cooking, man. When I look back across the course of this season, man, for me, I keep saying the same games. I just feel Crystal Palace at home, because in the Premier League, if you take the lead, you need to not, obviously things happen, but you need to run home with 3 points. That was around the period Lacazette was kind of playing his way into the team. Crystal Palace at home, Crystal Palace away, the obvious. You know, Newcastle away, obvious. Spurs, obvious. You know, I discount Chelsea, City, Brentford at the start of the season for obvious reasons. Burnley at home. So many games, even so many wins. We saw, our game management ain't enough in it. That's one thing we evidently need to improve. We haven't been street smart enough this season, even in games that we've actually done quite well, like Man United, even in the defeat to Man United as well. That's a good example as well. But street smartness, we beat United, but that second half, it could have went another way. Chelsea, we done well, but it was booked. West Ham, it was booked. Like, we need to look a bit more cleaner. Even before that, Watford away, it could have went left. It didn't. Coulda, woulda, shoulda's not facts. But game management, street smartness, knowing as a club collectively with our manager and our players how to, I don't know how, but how to stop bad form. Like for me, sometimes, like the last 2 games we lost, all right, it became very clear early on in that Spurs game, it's not our day. We're losing this, innit? Pattern, like lose to a certain sort of standard, like don't fall off a cliff. Same logic to Newcastle. It sounds a bit harsh, but I'd say actually turning up. I can't say we turn up against Newcastle. I don't know what was going on. Credit to Newcastle and Eddie Howe. But let's be honest, the press at Arsenal has improved, but it's rubbed. Like you saw at Newcastle, it doesn't make sense if one person presses and then there's a gap. They're just going to pass through you. I thought we learned this lesson when we had Alexis Sanchez, and as much as it used to gas me and whatnot, he's just running about for the sake of it, really and truly. So the press, and this all extends into game management, how you start a game, flashpoints. It's a 90-minute game, but it's 9 different 10-minute battles sort of thing. Little flashpoints to how you start games, how you finish games, how you react to setbacks, how you react when you concede, how you react when you've actually made a mistake, because no one makes mistakes on purpose. Even there's some players, I'll be real, Arsenal, I don't want to see next season. No one's trying to make a mistake on purpose. If you're not learning from it, it's another thing. So these sort of things that we need to stop playing on him. Like, we're very emotional. We showed emotion negatively when we play teams that are on it. The fans, them are making bare noise. It is what it is, as you've seen any times away from home. But when it's going well, when we played Spurs with Nuno, obviously you've got to apply a bit of Nuno tax with their old manager. But that was emotion. They were riding off the energy waves of the crowd, and you need that. You need all of that, but you need to get yourselves in check. And as much as we're a youthful side, players are young, yada, 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 you can learn from these things. Like, we're seeing it week in, week out. It's all about learning. Like, we've got an average age of 22, 23, 24. No one's the finished product. Whether everyone can be a project here and a product here is another thing, but people are making mistakes. The gaffer as well, you're 40. Respectfully, that's a baby in managerial terms. No matter how much the present day is changing and managers are managing, people are basically setting up their careers before they're done. He's a baby. He's going to make mistakes. But again, everyone needs to. Edu, I'm a bit harsh on Edu because I don't feel personally with what we're trying to do. I don't feel a technical director at this moment in time in Arsenal can afford to fail, can afford to learn, can afford to make mistakes. We need more hits than misses. Now, mistakes happen. No one signs them. No one has 100% success rate in signings. Like, well, saying that, when was the last time Liverpool signed the shit done, really? Even their shit dons, they find a little role. Like, Origi was a Rebo. He's now a cult hero. Minamino's had his little time at times. So even their Rebos, Henderson was a Rebo, and now he's become a key player. Let's have it right. There was a time Henderson might have been one of the first players out the door at Liverpool, if you ask certain fans. Credit to him. That's a bit how Aaron Ramsey was, He game, people booed him and that, and crying when he left in that. So there's many lessons, If we can't arrest these things, then it doesn't matter what other teams are doing. I know people are fully right, and for me, I personally think it sounds quite stupid when people say, oh man, teams are going to improve. What do you expect? Teams should be trying to improve every year. Who wants to be the same? Like, people are going to try to get better. You need to get better. If you can maximize every aspect of this football club on and off the field with the players, everything that's needed, everyone just does their best to the highest of standards. And if that's not enough, then we sit there and we review this thing. But we have to look inwards. We're not doing nothing. Like, respectfully, I love my club. Would I describe us as a competitive team, a competitive football club right now? Not really. And it doesn't matter if you're winning the Premier League, staying in the league, League One. I don't even know who was playing, but I saw some guy score a banger at Wembley. Them man there on BT. You have to be competitive. Do I think we've got a bit more steel, a bit more grit, a bit more about us now, or Arteta's in kind of bringing that into the young players? I do think to a degree, not enough. And I do think the players, the manager can take you to the water, he can't help you drink, and you need to seize it yourself, because no one in life is going to be committed to just your cause. If you want to be the best winger, you need to pick the guy's brains every day, go and annoy the coaching staff and whatnot, because it's very difficult to learn and to do better and whatnot. But these are the things we need to do. We need to arrest all of these things. If we're doing this potential thing, then we need to be doing something every day to get closer along the journey, really. There's no point screaming potential, and then we're not doing nothing, because at some point it's going to stagnate and get rubbed, as you lot already know. We've seen this movie many times and don't seem to get bored of it, but it is what it is, people, man. It's been a long season. We do the reviews and all them things there in due course, people. In very due course. We've got a lot of time in our hands. Next week, I don't know when, but next week I'm pretty sure it's the Conference League final. So doing a watch along for that. I'm sure the Champions League finals next week, there'll be a watch along for that as well. Tino, love for putting the benches of both sides as well. I'll do the lineup for you lot in a second, people. I'm being rude. Let me see what you lot are saying. Stream, share them up. What's the new kit saying? A lot better than I thought. Don't let anything you lot are seeing online give you hope that Norwich are going to win. Norwich are going to get slapped today. Don't get it, bro. Son might as well pattern the thing. Like, he's going to pattern him. So he's chasing the golden boot. DJ, at what point will you stop buying merch? I don't buy everything when I don't feel like it, innit? Like, the fuck? Like, me not buying the shirt is not going to make the club do anything. Like, I know we do all of that, but fuck all of that. And if we're going to start doing that, like, everybody needs to, if somebody wants to sit here and tell me, oh, I'm supporting the club because I'm buying merchandise and all of this, go around your house and then and see what products you got. And when you start removing them from your yard, because listen, I can give you some things to read, get rid of them, innit? Some of you are supporting brands that support wars and conflict and child labor and all of that, but you want to draw the line at me trying to look drippy in the Arsenal thing. Okay, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let he who is without sin throw the first rock, or whatever it said in Bible studies. Shout out the Bible studies. You get me? I know I'm sinning. You look trying to do the holier than thou thing. It's rubbed. I can't lie. I want the black and pink one, man. Apparently they're coming in July. This is growing on me. Do you know what? One thing I'll give it. And again, don't worry, man. I've reviewed the shirt as well. It's more comfortable than recent years. Like, I can't lie. Like, as much as I like football shirts, you lot have always heard me sit here and say, oh, I want to change my shirt. I don't really like sitting in football shirts and things. It can get a bit uncomfortable, man. Just. Nah, it's all love, man. I'm just preaching out there, because then every now and again you get, I'm not buying no fucking shirts, not buying no beer, not doing nothing until Arsenal get back in that Champions League. Like, allow it, man. Like, I like, fam. Shout out to Bible studies, man. My nan used to RFP, man. Used to make man go all the time, man. Didn't really work. I just wanted to play football. I used to just come for the football. It is what it is, man. The pink one would look dirty at Carnival. Cast a stone, trust. Don't be throwing rocks and stones and... You get me? Just don't be judging duns and that, man. D, man, appreciate you for subscribing on Twitch. Come on, bro. I mean, bro. The least Arsenal could do is make our fans look drippy. Like, when we're out there getting rubbed, they're getting rubbed out. God knows where, and at whatever time kickoff on Thursday. Brother, do your thing, man. Give us a spin. Yo, you're moving mad. You're moving mad. Change that to can I see the shirt? Come on, man. Like, I'm trying on dresses and that. How was your night? Crazy, man. You sound like my mate. He said I won't. But listen, I respect it, because you have to control your emotion and control your wallets, in it, really and truly. Of course, I understand the frustration. No one is more frustrated about Arsenal Football Club than me. I'm not being funny. I'm a madman. We're not doing nothing, and I'm sitting here week in, day out, talking about Arsenal via MP3, MP4, recorded content, live stream content, looking at what the manager's saying, looking at what these people are doing, looking at who we're trying to bring in. What are we on about? Of course, I understand the frustration of this football club and not getting to where you're getting to and whatnot. And I understand not wanting to go to games, not buying shirts. Because at the end of the day, as much as I might not be happy with whatever's going on, no one's telling us to go and do it. Like, nobody is telling us to go stand up in the games, pay for these TV things, do whatever we're doing. We're doing it ourselves. So if that helps you control your mental, it is what it is. But I don't think we're going to live or die by this. Obviously, if every human being that supports Arsenal was tempted to buy a shirt, said they're not buying X, Y, and Z in this Disney Channel, well, then maybe they might listen. But come on now, no one can talk to me about this, bro. Man, love football, man, love Arsenal Football Club. I've told you, lot, when I was a depressed guy, I would sit in the Emirates hours before kickoff when they let you in just to be there, because it felt like the only place that I felt sane and nice, and it felt like I weren't an alien and all of these sort of things. And the same when but they have to ask me to come out, like, come on, people want to go yard. So no one could sit here and tell me that nonsense. Like, you know, it just reeks of insecurities, man. And it's only in football that people want to draw the morality police car. I'm pretty sure there's dons there still buying Gucci with their racist things, still buying Nestle products and them thing there. You know, let's be honest. We type in half any brand, probably flipping even Adidas, weren't this made by the madmen and that. You know, if we were to type in on Google every brand, there's probably some fucking palaver about something, ain't it? So, Mike, no one's going to talk to me about that. I understand the frustration, Mike, but leave it at. Leave it at. Come on. Don't know about all that. Apparently, KROENKE is spoken about Arsenal as well, but it's a tomorrow thing, and his official word is too late for that. Man should have been doing all of that in January and signing the striker and them thing there, man. Not gonna lie, I might get the home kit in the shorts. Full kit, wang, never. No, I'm playing. Nah, man, I can't lie. They're saying £35 for some shorts. That is the principle. Nah, man. that one day will go on sale. Or someone bust me that for Christmas. You got my shirt thing, and then we're out. I got shorts. I'll buy other shorts. Love the club, but you can't. Well, you're fleecing me, but like it goes past a certain extent. But then again, that's why I don't like to go into the Arsenal ground, man, because like. A bank card don't feel like real money anyways, and like just seeing there everything's there, I want it all. Like, there's not a figure I don't want, man. Appreciate you lot, you lot are in top form, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm more excited about the Serie A title decided today. Who do you have on? I ain't got no one on the back, but I got my name. Last player I got was Alexis Sanchez. The first one, Thierry Henry. Audibly didn't get a single player into Alexis Sanchez because, you know, I had to fight tooth and nail to get Thierry Henry on the back of my shirt because, you know, family members, you get your own name, fan player's going to leave and that. Man was on this, nah, bro, not my Thierry Henry, he's not leaving Arsenal, never ever is this guy leaving. I remember the day he signed for Barcelona. I told you, like, I saw the newspaper, my neighbor, bogies, everything. I've never, oh, that is one specific time I can remember crying, dropping to my knees, pause outside. And I saw I wouldn't do it again, and I saw it all made sense. And then obviously, man, see Alexis Sanchez now. I knew all of this, so I should have learned. But I mean, how could you not love Alexis Sanchez, man? Like he had everything there, and then yeah, man. I was so vexed at Arsenal for letting him go to United. I thought I brought into all of that media to he's just upset because he doesn't want to be here. I didn't know he was going to stink up the place, but yeah, that didn't bang, and I haven't got that shirt. Girl does, which I'd like that shirt back actually, just for the principle. But you can have it. Say Alexis. So yeah, that's it. So it's just my name. Hopefully, one of the Mandem sons, Project Mbappe, bangs and. You know, they make it. I'll get their son's name because you can't snake this set. It'll just be a gang thing. DG would go full kit for PSG. Now, we're keeping Mbappe, though. Calm it down. I told you, lot. You didn't know. You lot thought he was getting Madrid and that. Told you, lot. You lot didn't want to listen. Twitch might have some bad apples. Not following the Spurs game at all. Just going to get live scores set up and wait for the ping. Do you know what? You can see Sky Sports are going to force it or whoever's broadcasting this, every so often they're going to pan to the fans, try to see they're looking at their phone. Someone might even just be in domestics. They're not even looking at the results of the other games and say Arsenal fans are looking nervy. It wouldn't surprise me that if the BS that Villa with what's going on with City and Liverpool or Norwich take the lead. You know, of course I would hope for a miracle, but I don't like miracles, man. Madrid fans are entitled, bro. Oh my God, Mbappe, you're a coward. Like Madrid ain't been tapping up players and doing the bookie thing for time. Come on, man. Vieira was always flirting with you. Pogba was flirting with every player was, and there's nothing wrong with it. The game's the game, man. Certain man were doing Haaland and Mbappe edits of people in Madrid kits, and they got none. You can't count your chickens before they hatch, or they might crack. I got my first names when they left 2DG, Alexis and Giroud, same year they left Raw. I ain't gonna lie, Kevin. Big up Giroud and that. Like, you know, I like him as a footballer, but it serves you right. You can't be getting Giroud on the back, man. Can't be doing that, man. That's not enough sauce. You have to be the what's the new term these lot always saying on Twitter and that? Franchise. If it weren't franchise business, yeah, there's like even right now, there's only certain duns like in the Arsenal team. The names I'll get on the back. I big up El Nene, but I ain't getting El Nene. Like Giroud was good, but it's not enough sauce on that, man. Like in the Arsenal team, who like? I might be a hypocrite still, Carl. Might be a teeny thing. Kyle Saka, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Partey, obviously, Garner and that. Gabriel defender tax. You're my guy, but can't be doing that, man. It's a centre back specific tax. And yeah, anyone that got Pepe shagged themselves. Anyone that got Lacazette shagged themselves. Martin Odegaard. Not really my sort of sauce, but it's sauce. Yeah. That's about it. Just hey lens, really. Man said Cedric. Say El Nene because he can't though. No, I said Tierney. Obviously, I ain't buying no goalie kit, so Ramsdale's a myth. I'm not gonna lie. I do look at grown adults. Like it's childish, but grown adults wearing goalie kits, I always look at them funny because 9 times out of 10, be a wanker. Fuel agendas, but that Piers Morgan don is always in goalie kits. Grown man getting goalie kit. Mickey. You know, Gary Neville, if he was here, though, he'd probably, he should be wearing goalie kits and that. Let me get the lineup done for you lot, people. Stop messing up at. So yeah, standard procedures. Oh well, going out with a Mazza. Technically, this could be El Nene's last game, people. And again, I don't think it will be, but I'm sure you've seen speculation today that Torreira's permanent move to Fiorentina, despite agreeing personal terms and his agent agreeing the fee that Arsenal would want, they're saying, well, for some reason it's not happening. So you'd imagine some other Italian clubs are looking for him, maybe a team doing more competitive things. I don't think he would have a future, but we'll focus on that a bit more tomorrow. But to just play devil's advocate, if Torreira said he's down for staying and signing a new deal, bearing in mind he's contracted until 2023, is there a need for El Nene? Who's better? Obviously, all the other baggage and that, but who's better? Because I can't lie, obviously, Dreamworld would probably, for me, be fan people of a thing where you get a couple of new midfielders. You probably have to accept Xhaka's going to be about. Partey's there. Get a couple people that if Partey, a bit like Tierney at fullback, do their little flight risk stuff where you can't account for their fitness. The loss is kind of offsetted sort of thing. So I'd feel a lot more comfortable with Partey, Torreira, a new number 8, probably like 2 number 8s. Ideally, Xhaka would be moved on because it probably need him to, but he'd probably stay. That would be about 5 midfielders. Move something else in if we weren't going to do something new. So that would make El Nene obsolete. Of course, injuries and all these things are relevant, but yeah, man, it can't be a sentiment thing. Really. I'm not saying there isn't any reasons to keep him. Like, I think the right decision is to move him on and pattern the squad a bit better, but out of all the things Arsenal could do, with the El Nene stature in the team and all of those sort of things, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, I wouldn't be against it really, but boy, it's probably time to just do new things. Let me get back to this lineup anyways, just making a timestamp for that. But we'll focus on that a lot more tomorrow. So yeah, Ramsdale, Cedric. Oh, Ramsdale starts the game, the last game of the season, the same way he started. He started a couple of them. He started his first couple ones, really. Not really knowing what's in the lineup. It's a bit bandulu, like the foundations at a point. And when I say start, I'm talking about probably started for me when we started winning, like Norwich times and that. I did feel when Cedric was dropped. I'm not Cedric, so definitely not Cedric. When Leno was dropped, I did think at the time it was unfair because it was one thing I'll give Leno. There's been a couple of times we've got smacked up and hit for 6 and them cricket scores And it could have been worse without him. Now, obviously, as a keeper, if you've conceded 5 goals, you've been collapsed. But there was legit times that we might have conceded 4. It could have been 10 without him. I'd actually like Leno to want to accept being second choice or whatever, but I can't see it happening. You got a World Cup to focus on, Kevin Trapp, Neuer, Ter Stegen. That's the 3 goalies it kind of looks like. So you got to kind of remind Hansi Flick what you're on. Because, it's going to just be Neuer and you lot are just going to be training in that. So it is what it is. You can't bring 4 keepers for no reason. Rob Holding, you're back. He's better than Cannavaro. Holding, you're rubbed, but I like you as a footballer. I don't want to say like you as a footballer. I just think you're calm in the squad, innit? I don't know why, but I like you, but you could be sold if the P's were there. And I'll be honest, I don't think I should be, I feel Ben White was poor at Newcastle, even though he's not fit, but I don't think Holding should be back in there. But you've got an opportunity to show the gaffer something. But as usual, unfortunately, with Arsenal, looking at this lineup, our back 5 is Ramsdale, Cedric, Holding, Gabriel, and Tavares. Respectfully, and not to start agendas, just a cold heart. In fact, if you're playing against that, you want to try and ask questions. You want to try and create uncertainty. You're going to get some change out of Cedric. Tavares is a madman. Holding is, inconsistent / not good enough. Gabriel's prone to doing booky things. The midfield isn't the most physical or expansive and all them sort of things. I think, again, you'll see the lineup in a sec. Hit the like button, please, people. One thing I do like is to see Martinelli back in that team because, can't lie, players have been playing like a bunch of pussies. One thing I'll give Martinelli is at least he's on it. Like, I can never say he's shook. Sometimes, I'll be real, we just look shook. You just need the Dons to be on it. Like, football is one of them games. It's not always about technical level and all that tosh. Of course, you need that, which is why I think some fans need to stop overcompensating on some meaty Dons. Martin Odegaard, you're my guy, but I think I need more from you. I think across this course of the season, especially the tail end, I'd say since building up to the international break and just literally coming out of it, I think you've kind of dropped off. And I don't like this youth thing because you're slightly older. But when I look at you, Ben White, Ramsdale, Saka, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, they've obviously throughout the course of the season, they've all fluctuated. Like they've all had good and worse periods within the season, even to a degree. Tavares, I don't really agree with that. But there was a time Tavares was making mistakes. Arteta would keep him in, and he was doing all right. Some fans were saying he's ahead of Tini and all this BS. But shout out them fans there. Daisy Dons. Vibes and living in the moment. FC Dons, like it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Shout out to them. But yeah, who you got? We got Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli. Who's up front? Eddie. And again, Eddie could be playing his last game for the football club. Just like El Dennis. So say farewell in the best way. Who knows? You might cross paths at Everton. If they sell Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison or something, you might be able to do something around them sides. They do love meaty Dons. They've got Damari Gray, Dele. Well, I mean, you start looking at the Everton squad. There's plenty of players to want to play well today. Iwobi back home. Dele, Damari Gray obviously savaged us in the reverse fixture. Calvert-Lewin's been linked with us and a handful. And I want us to learn our lessons from the last game when we played Everton, really, because again, that kind of summed up a bit of our season. You have to be able to smack up teams that are in poor form, like move to them at that time. And you have to be, when you take the lead, especially at grounds like Goodison Park, where you got grannies trying to punch up Yoshin Anderson and that, so it's clearly not the most welcoming of footballing grounds. You need to be able to get 3 points. And again, that is one of the themes as to why our season didn't go the way it needed to go in large parts. We can debate, is it a failure or not a failure with top 4 and all of that jazz, or is Europa League? But a big reason as to why we're not talking about at least finishing 3rd, which some Arsenal fans wouldn't shut up about, holding Leeds has been an issue. Everton away, Man United away, So again, sometimes we just haven't turned up, but that's a big part. You've got to be able to walk away from these grounds with 3 points. You've got to be able to exploit, not let teams turn their form around. And let's not lie now. At one point in the season, fans were saying, "Oh, we're beating the teams we're supposed to be beating," and that. What happened? And then Crystal Palace, fair play, they're in good form them times there. Southampton, can't be said. They got drummed by Chelsea the week before. Brighton were struggling. In fact, Palace were struggling to win at home. You've got to be able to do it. Everton, I'm sure when we played Everton at away from home, they were doing very poor. So Burnley's been fighting relegation all season as well. Obviously, things happen in football. You're not always going to beat the teams you're supposed to. We've beaten teams we've not expected us to beat, or played better against teams we didn't think so. And the flip side of that is we've dropped some stupid points. Some of it has been injustice. 9 times out of 10, we've struggled to score goals. We've struggled to manage the game properly. We've struggled to manage the flashpoints. We've needed to go a goal down to want to react or need to react or actually react. And a lot of that is down to age, inexperience, not just of the players, but of the manager. Because sometimes, you know how many times you might not see it, but when you look at, you know, a United side of old, an Arsenal side of old, you know, Jurgen Klopp, Pep, all these sort of does. There must be times where the players are just shook. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. And you look to your touchline and you see the manager, he's either cooling you down or whatever. I'm sure Arteta is doing that. But if you ain't been in them high pressure cooker environments, how can you lead? It's not, you know, it's almost to a degree in terms of our players and the manager learning. It's almost like the blind leading the blind. Don't get it twisted. There are some things that I feel we see happen literally game to game. And if you're really doing this analytical stuff and looking back at footage and stuff, I don't think you need hours and hours to see making sure you're marking properly, not giving the ball away in key areas, certain players not looking over their shoulders, getting caught out of position, you know, trying certain sort of formations and it's not working, you know, actually understanding the opponents. I go to White Hart Lane. As much as Holding was being silly and Cedric as well, why are we in a scenario where we're relying on 2 players that are not good defenders to be marking him like that? And they're doing it all wrong. Maybe if you went with a back 3, you give a license to Holding to press and drop deep and engage with Son. Maybe it's a thing where Saka is told, listen, mark Son, stay touch tight. If he spins you, then Cedric comes in. If he spins Cedric, then Holding comes in. If he spins all of you, question marks. But what can you say? That's what good players do. It's these sort of things. In the last tail end towards the end of the season as well, we went from set piece FC to conceding a lot of really shambolic goals that were originating from set pieces. So yeah, a lot needs to be done in terms of our physicality as well. Obviously, keeping players fit, physicality, whether you're going to get these 6'6" composing figures or not. I just feel certain people need to just start eating hard food, like, because like you saw against Newcastle, players are just bouncing off their players, like, you know, obviously I see free tax, but you saw it against Crystal Palace, like, guys are just getting savaged out there. And I look at them City players, obviously they're better than us, but in terms of physicality, there's not too many physical dons there. Like, I remember when David Silva was barging people off the ball. Bernardo Silva can hold his own and whatnot. I'm not going to lie. I think if Odegaard improves that physicality, you're going to look an even better player, if I'm completely honest. And I think you need to, because, again, we can do this football thing, play football and meet 1-2s and that. But Newcastle played ball, but they weren't there for football. They were there to be aggressive and rattle and, you know, see who's going to crumble. The same goes with Crystal Palace. 9 times out of 10, really and truly, that's kind of a cheat code. So there's several things, man, that can improve upon last season. Well, this season, about to be last season after this 90. So you've got Damari Gray, Dele Alli, who's up front? Calvert-Lewin. So yeah, that should be that. Export that. And then we're good to go. Ramsdale's not 32. Not 1, sorry, he's 32. So yeah, man. It is what it is, really, in that regards, folks. I'll be with you lot in just a sec. I think this lineup is done. What was I doing? Actually bugging. There we go. That good old YouTube. Where's my Photoshop gone? There we go. Photoshop. It's getting hotter and hotter. Jesus. Last day 1. How long until kickoff? Boy, we gotta start thinking about them links and all of them things there soon. Last day 1. Slap that in there. There we go. Bob is your uncle. Everything's cushy. Cool. Thought I lost. Oh, I've lost you lot. photo back. So yeah, make sure there's no problems with copyright. No, there's not. So you can see the lineups to the left and right of me, people, as you should be able to. Again, Ramsdale, Cedric, Holding, Gabriel, Tavares, El Nene, Xhaka, Odegaard, Saka, Nketiah, and Martinelli. For the visitors, Everton, you've got Begovic, Kenny, Keane, Holgate, Braithwaite, Iwobi, Decore, Davies, Dele Alli, Calvert-Lewin, Damari Gray. So I've pre-Lampard's tick. He's trying to do the Brexit thing with a couple of the players that know what this fixture sort of means. Kenny, Holgate, to a degree, Braithwaite, Iwobi got a reason to want to play on top of that as well. Dele Alli the same, Calvert-Lewin the same, Damari Gray the same. And then he's gone with a bit of steel. He's going to try and rattle us, Tom Davis in there. I always talk about piano players and piano pushers. He's firmly a piano pusher. He's just there to clamp, man, and try and rattle. We've got an ex-Spurs twat in Dele Alli there as well, so it is what it is. What do you think about the new uniform? Man said the uniform, I think it's decent. Pookie out, feeling pukey. He bottled it. Much like our top four hosts. Appreciate that. I see a super chat. I'm trying to find that. Apologies, my guy. Hey, Jay, appreciate that. Yo, G, appreciate the content. Been on an indifferent season. You're always out here in the trenches. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you very much, man. Raw, DG, is that the new drip looking like my fullback? Come on, man. Yo, DG, you good? Have you lost your voice? Messy night, mate. Messy night. I'm back, man. Just small recovery, small get back, man. Small get back, man. We're still out here. You're right, though. I gotta look after this, man. This is what I hope pays the bills, isn't it? Really and truly. To the BMs out there that are probably wondering the same, don't worry, man. Please, I'll come to you for some honey and lemon soon. Let's put some rain there from that. The lineup's there, chill, bro. Holding, I don't hate, but as a player, he's meaty. Yeah, that's it. Bang on the money. Bang on the P's. I'm feeling all right, man. Season's done, innit? I'm feeling a bit sad because we're still going to be here making content, but win, lose, or draw, like I say, you sign up for them things in football, but it's been amazing sitting here and doing these things with you. The Arsenal streams, the non-neutral streams. Yeah, man. Hella talking points, the highs, the lows, like really high highs, really low lows, especially where Arsenal's concerned, is what it is. The next season starts early, though, I swear, innit? I swear it's first week of August. I might be capping on that, but I'm sure it starts earlier. I'm sure the next, because we got the World Cup in November, innit? 3-1 Everton, Dele Alli hat-trick. Thoughts on Saliba coming out and talking about staying in Paris? I think you mean at Marseille. Some of his words, I believe, have been taken out of context, but I can't blame him. Obviously, you know where you stand with Sao Paulo. You don't necessarily, or at least to me, because I don't know what the conversation is, you don't know where you stand with Arteta. We heard in June, July, off-season, they're going to have talks. I don't know if Arteta's done what Wenger used to do, and players that were out on loan, they always used to say, oh, Wenger's been chatting to me and this sort of thing, so you feel part of it, like Arteta is documented did with Smith Rowe. Did he do that with Saliba? I don't know. He knows where he stands with Sao Paulo. He's getting in the French side. There's, no one knows if they're going to have a good season like this year, but they're in Europe, specifically Champions League. Nothing's a guarantee, but he's guaranteed to play a key part in their attempts of doing what they're doing in the Champions League and domestically. Minutes are currency, so he's playing. Why not? He's clearly good off the field as well. Why wouldn't you want to stay? I don't know if he knows where he stands with Mikel. I don't know where Mikel sees him, and I think the reports are very conflicting, really, because he said he's on coming back and having a chance. If Arteta has an honest conversation, he says, "Listen, right now your third choice. This is what you got to do to be second. It's down to him." I did say I think everything's available for Saliba. It'd be sad not to see him given a chance, but I think there's a chance of him being given an opportunity. I think there was a chance of him going out on loan again, and I'm not necessarily against him going out on loan and signing a new deal, or if he goes out on loan, he has a decent season next year, again, 1 year left to run, how the script runs, or he's sold permanently, in which he's not Arteta signing. Now, I think he could be used in the squad. I don't think Ben White and Gabriel are consistent enough over a 38-game period to talk like they're Van Dijk and that, where he can have an off day, but he's starting week in, week out. I think you've seen that. I think they've done very well at periods, and I like them, but I feel even right now, Ben White in particular, he was quite poor Chelsea away at right back. He was quite poor. He didn't play against Spurs. I think he was quite poor against Newcastle. Now, I discount it a bit because I do look at us. I think we're not looking after these players like medically good enough in that, because he didn't play against Spurs because he was injured. He's not fit. Again, that's no excuse for the nonsense you're doing on the pitch, but we keep having to do that. Like Tomiyasu, the same, Partey can't stay fit. So whether it's a byproduct of what we're doing or not doing, or workloads, or what Arteta's trying to install in training, we don't know. But these sort of things need to improve as well. So I can't blame Saliba. You have to be a bit real. It seems like he's made peace with his situation, isn't it? Like, I'd like to be given a chance at Arsenal. If not, the world keeps flying. Man, I'm going to be in Champions League. It is what it is. If you sell Saliba, then I think you need to buy a centre-back then, because, again, nobody's good enough over 38 games now with Europe, really. Yes, there's been times we've won big games and people have done well, but let's be honest, I love Gabriel. He's got the bozo gene in him. He's still prone to doing booky stuff, and I'm even onto Gabriel a bit because, as I said, couple man have played enough games now. Like Tavares, you've played about 5 games. I always give the same examples of the same mistakes. I'm not going to do it now. You can watch these games again. Gabriel, sometimes you're doing the same silly things. In the last 18 months, Ben White, sometimes you're doing the same silly things. They're attacking players the same. We're old enough to learn from these things. But going back to Saliba, it is what it is. Like, whoever wants to stay, stay. Whoever wants to go, go. That's where I'm at with this team. Do I like his ability? Do I think he can fit in? Do I find it baffling? Yes. Am I quite bored of 1 minute he's on it, then he's not? Bearing in mind, he or the club haven't said anything. It's all just reports. And as I said, some of his words were taken out of context. He was repeatedly asked numerous times out of the reporters, and that doesn't quite match the narrative and the headline. But it is what it is, man. If Saka wants to go play Champions League, bro, go. If you're not killing Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, it is what it is, really. If we talk about what the club now do to kind of dampen the loss, that's another thing. But I can't begrudge it. It's sad I always see the same picture resurfaced on Twitter of him in an Arsenal shirt. I'm sure he wants to be given opportunity, but reality is you're too wavy for this inconsistent, not knowing where you stand. It's not like you're a dead baller. Like, if you was Callum Chambers or something, I don't know why he caught it straight, then I can understand that. We don't really know for you, but you got everything going for you. And I'd be like, well, Didier Deschamps, a World Cup winning manager, rates my thing. Stan Pauli rates my thing. I was on the radar of a couple of other clubs before I came to Arsenal. They must rate, man. Coaching staff and other dons must rate, man. Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal gaffer, to be fair, you might have won FA Cup and that, but you're not really done nothing in the game. You're not rating me, maybe. Something wrong with you, innit? Because guys that are more certain than you are seeing this. Is what it is. I don't know. I wonder. I'd have to wonder where the relationship with Arsenal and Saliba is, because he wasn't allowed to play in that. It weren't our fault, but he wasn't allowed to play in the final. Kind of wasted 6 months. You did hear we wanted him to go on loan to the Prem. He wanted to go back to France. So you kind of wonder, because his agent seems to be doing the right thing. He needs to seize his future. No one wants to miss out on potential. How many players, not exactly Saliba's case, but how many players are bought and then they're kind of left on the shelf? You got to be loyal to your own thing. Maybe Guendouzi's being a bit of a prick to him as well. Pardon my language, on the topic of that as well, apparently Boubacar Kamara could be going to Aston Villa. That's a signing still. We got Gerrard. I wonder if he uses him to replace Douglas Luiz. It would have to do the role differently, or if he plays him as a centre half. So, yeah, man. That's what I would say. Interesting topics, man. And on that, let me remind myself. Saliba, Torreira, Funky, review. Up for that, man. Interesting topics, man. Where are we watching this game, though, people? On a serious one, where are we watching this game? Where are we doing? There's 11 minutes. Might have to be the Twitter thing. Oh, shit, I don't know about you, lot. Need to make sure this is pattern. Yeah. Copyright. Don't need none of that. All right, cool. I'm just gonna click these links. Obviously, here it is, people. Like, well, has he put his account on private? I don't know if he's gonna lock off his account soon. So yeah, do up that one. Begovic in goal looks tasty. Lava for that, but yeah, man. Pardon me. Tavares is like the embodiment of toxic positive fans. Man is so optimistic it destroys the team. He's a madman. Like, guys like Tavares, I'm not really vexed at because I've been saying it. Like, you just can see what some players are on before they've signed for the club. Like, it is what it is. I still think there's a tune to get out of him. What I mean by that is, obviously, I can't see Tavares in a reality being a steady left back that I require at this club. But you never know. If he improves and listens and learns, things can happen. I'm just saying he signed for 8 million quid, loan that out, get some experience, turn that into 16 and a sell-on clause, or reevaluate. So the world keeps continuing. Not everyone, just because they're young, sometimes it don't work. ARTETA, that weren't technically your it is, but it weren't your technical signing. You said that was the analytical team. So you need to ask them what happened there. But yeah, man. You must have just could have. There must be an application on that, like similar players to Teeny, and just find something for us, man. Don't know, man. Maybe we was watching Tavares' YouTube compilation clips, and as you know, it's dangerous to do that. If you're in America, it's on the Sky-Fi channel. Don't know, but why I say that Luis guy's a baller, but he's contracted until 2023, and it doesn't look like he's shown any willingness to commit to staying at Aston Villa, in it. So if they're not going to get P's, it's a mad thing. Trust. DG to be called up for preseason I would love it. But then I'll probably get in trouble, man. You think Guendouzi Dubai Gate, boy, hey, I'm doing the Mazzes. I'm doing the Mazzes. I can't lie. Listen, Ramsdale, you know what? He would be good on glides in that Arsenal team. Ramsdale, I know you're confident. Martinelli, because you look savage. You're the guys grafting. You put in a shift. Saka, because oh my God, he's so cute. We can come in on that angle. Hey, we get in trouble, man. We're not kicking ball the next day, man. We're partying to the late night hours still. Like, Tierney, because someone's going to look after everyone when the man them are burst and someone's going to be able to drive home. Love the content, DG. Good luck on the final day. Controversial season for Arsenal. Come on, man. Appreciate your support. Even the pagans, all the pagan fans that have been supporting, pardon my language, fuck your clubs, but shout out to you lot, man. And I say that, obviously, I say that subjectively. If any of the clubs want to shout me to do this reporter thing, scout thing, something, shout me, innit? I'm like Luis Suarez, man. Sol Campbell, even for you Spurs ones in reverse. I mean, you got to get it in. Telemans or Luis. Two different sorts, innit? I'd rather Telemans a bit more drip to the name, but I like Luis, Brazil bias. Esh, you're always here, man. Man said you're going to do an end of season review. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed, man. Certain things are a given. I'm disappointed, bro. Like, you got to ask me that. Hope you're doing well, man. I'm doing well, man. The season's done, isn't it? It's been a crazy season. I'm ready to, start the agenda. Well, if you offered us 5th in August, we would have taken that young squad. You got to put into context. There was some injuries. I've got the drafts loaded, man. 7 minutes until kickoff. What's my prediction for the game? Please, Arsenal, man. You know what? 2-0 Arsenal, please, man. Please, just a straightforward day. The sun's shining. Kits have been bought. Fans are at the game. It's the last one of the season. Come on, man. Everton, you lot stayed in the league. Let's just chill out, man. It's going to be mad next season with the World Cup break in November. Trust. And what I need to do is educate myself on how the fixture calendar for the next year is actually going to pattern, like when the Premier League starts and stops specifically as well. That is one thing I cannot cap. Have not done. 6 minutes until kickoff. What question? Hey, chill, man. The world don't reflect you. Calm down, man. These are the dons that just start trying to hate me. Like, brother, there's enough comments and questions. Chill, my guy. Chill out, man. It's a nice day. Don't kill the vibe, man. Come on, man. Won't rain enough. You want something else? Just chill out, bro. Just chill out, man. Just cool, man. Cool, man. What do you think about Rodrigo to Arsenal? caps. It's too late, baby. Now it's too late. It's never too late. Call her, Stephen, man. I don't know what's going on there, but call her, man. It's never too late, man. DG, with the season awards already posted, which member of the chat gets hater of the season? Some candidates, G1, Green Red, Hudson, whatever his name is on Twitch. I'll give it G1, so I'll give it to him because he's... In fact, he's a runner. I can't. He ran. When your night got rubbed out, he ran. You only hear... He's them dons. With football, you've got to... If you're going to give it, you have to take it. I hate them dons that if Arsenal lose, if Arsenal win, then I'm going to talk nonsense to people. If we lose, then I have to accept it. I don't like... People like to do the running thing. Stop all of that. Bro, half of these links are getting blocked. Don't do this. Don't do this. I think I'm going to have to watch it via this then. Where? You'll get Emerald's entire set for only 5 payments of Hey, what you doing, man? Mute that, man. Even brazy. You don't need copyrights. On the last day of the season, man. Spoiling vibes. Don't forget to hit the like button on tomorrow's stream as well. Twitch gang will be live at 10. We'll obviously cover this, but 11:30 will be across Twitch and YouTube, as it always is, people. As usual, one love for the support across the season. Let's hope Arsenal finish this in the right way, innit? 155 likes. Can we get to 200 for the end of the game? Yeah, what else are you lot saying, man? DG, do you think we should be trying to hijack the Kamara to Villa deal? I think he'd be an ideal squad player. He's versatile. I'd be on it, but it's one of them, innit? Like you'd imagine with Matteo Guendouzi gone there on loan, Saliba gone there on loan. Like obviously we've been watching Saliba, so you have to have been seeing Kamara and that. It'd be a good signing, but yeah, it's not gonna happen, innit? He's probably not gonna play as much football, but I would have done it because he can show he's a squad player or better. He's versatile. There's resale value there as well. And he clearly is thinking about his future a lot because you heard, recently we was linked with him. Every other team's been linked with him. Atletico, the latest big European team I saw, linked with him. And if he's going to Villa, no disrespect to Villa, but it seems like he's understanding, cool, I'm going to make an intermediate step, get my feet wet in the Prem, at a more competitive team and them things there. I do my development and it is what it is. And for Villa, boy, that's, again, you got him for free. It's only up from there, innit? You get him sort of 5-year deal. Bobby's your uncle, isn't it? Simple business. 2 minutes until kickoff where the game's concerned, folks. Pardon me. Let me make sure this is all patterned. Oh, I've got to do the split screen so I can press this timer for you lot. And also watch the game on this screen. Same old advert. You not sure this is on this? What link? Don't know. What stream we using today, DG? I don't know. The same Twitter link I put. I'm just clicking all of them. Be real. City or Liverpool to win the league? Probably City. City. Yeah, I don't know him. Hey, I don't know that guy, man. I have to do my own thingy, man. Biggest supporter of the year, DG. I can't do that, man. I don't know, man. Everyone, there's some real thugs out there, man. There's a lot of regulars out there. I can't just pick one, man. There's a lot of trench babies. I can't lie. I can't. I'll pick myself if I have to. I can't, man. There's the Geos, there's the Tinos, there's yourself, there's C Robin, there's Tons, there's American Gooner, there's Omar. There's bare guys and girls, and there's hell of you, and I'm missing names exactly. Again, people are gonna Jason S. People are gonna be like, "Oh, you forgot me." Yeah, I don't know him, bro. I'll do my research again. Give me 24 hours. Give me 24 hours on that player. Never heard of him in my life, man. I could sit here and lie to you. Oh, he's got a good first touch, plays with his head up and all that jazz, but I've never seen him kick ball. This is jarring, man. This is jarring. I don't really like this stream link. Just seeing the same advert time and time again. What's all this one about? It's dead. It's not kicked off on my stream yet, boy. Yeah, I'm still waiting. You would think, well, you know what, Arsenal collapsed it, man. It probably, you know, if there was anything really to play for with this top four stuff, we'd probably be on TV. Nah, it's not televised. It's not televised. It's quite jarring. Quite annoying. Can't lie. As I'm finding this, I'm just going to start the timer. Napoli are bopping. Oh. Jarring. This is jarring. Day's been good, man. Well, apart from this. Oh, yes. Cool. Arsenal are going to kick off, people. Well, my time ain't kicked off yet. I see people in the centre. Again, I'm watching this via stream. There's nothing like a big. Players are doing the knees. Is what it is. Come on. Last game of the season. Come on, ref. And we're off on this time of people. Arsenal, Everton, Arsenal. Let's see what's going on. So, yeah, man, we're playing a three at the back. Well, we're playing against the three at the back specifically. Hopefully, you know, we're able to break down a low block, or the manager or whoever's connected sees that we need personnel that are capable of, first and foremost, defending against this, but also being able to impose themselves in attacking sense and break down low blocks and repeatedly cut defenses open. We haven't got players of that ilk currently. Free kick to us, people. So it's killing the internet, but it's cool. It's cool. We're out here. 162 likes, people. Appreciative. Odegaard's played it short. El Nene. Granit Xhaka. Martinelli on this left-hand side. Take him on, son. Puts the ball in. Someone headed that in, man. It's evaded everybody, but it's trickled over to this right-hand side. Martin Odegaard. Cedric. Martin. Plays it inside. Mohamed El Nene. Granit. Tries one of his daisy cutter diags. Loses the ball. Everton pinned deep into their own half currently. Which is half decent. Let me actually, so I can start my notes. And again, it's games like this, you want to immediately take advantage of these things as well. Odegaard, Cedric, delivery, half decent as well. We started well. Oh shit, breaking stuff. 1 sec, people. Is my phone charged? I'd rather watch this on my phone, man. Xhaka, come on, man. You lost the ball cheaply a lot of time. I clamp him. That's Deli. Clamp him, man. Clamp. Oh, Deli's done a skillers. Cedric wins the ball and then falls, sums up his season. El Nene mops up the rest. El Nene, good play. Odegaard. Where's the options? Man on. Bakayo. Very congested. Be patient, boys. Be patient, man. Just relax. Again, the first opening period has been played in their half, which again, I hope the last period is, but started well. As you would expect, Lampard, they're going to have a bit more of respect for us because we're doing a tiny bit better than them. Rob Holding in possession. Let's not get sent off today, mate. Cedric, risky pass, but it worked. El Nene, Granit. And Ketty has come short. Martinelli's made the run off the left. Hasn't gone for it, though. Odegaard, hopeful. It finds Eddie and Nketiah. Win a corner. Be strong, Eddie. Well in. Eddie keeps possession. Cedric going to do something tired. It was tired, but it's a corner. Don't think anyone's surprised there still. Corner to Arsenal Football Club, folks. Quicker we can get the lead, the better. Corners played short. Cedric, Meady, ref, is it handball? Handball appeals. Not given, ref airs it. It's not working. Don't know why these ain't working on this, but it's all good. Raw. Wolves have taken the lead against Liverpool. Pedro Neto, and I see it. Obviously, it wouldn't surprise me, man. DJ, you happy with Arsenal's lineup? It is what it is. You know, I want to say that next season, but I want to say happy, just maintaining. Should be better. I just want to put this on my phone, man. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Come on. How's it moving all slow and shit? Arsenal could be in here. Or not. If we keep playing like that. Oh, ref. That's a yellow card for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Foul. Serious foul. Serious foul. But it is where it is. Arsenal, we made a good start. Tavares delivery. Come on, it has to be one. No. Corner to Arsenal. We made a very good start. Very good start. Surely they can't hold on like this forever. Very good start. Attacking with intent. Everyone seems up for it. That's very sloppy defending, man, from Everton. Don't let them settle. Appreciative to you lot tuned in, watching this with me, people. And it should be 1-0 once again. Oh, we've tried to set up Gabriel. It hasn't banged. Someone's just got to have a bit more quality. Yeah, Tavares on this right-hand side does step over his cross, finds Eddie. I don't think he meant that. Bewildering header from Eddie and Nketiah. And Everton latch on to it. Dele Alli's looking for that, ref. He's looking for it. Thank you. Shut up, Dele, you muppet. It's not a foul. Don't put the ball out. Fucking man, come on. Odegaard. Oh, you killed yourself. Odegaard. Hey, I don't know what that was from Saka. I don't know what that was. Odegaard, certain techie things these guys aren't ready for. I see what you tried to do, but they're not on that sort of IQ yet. Got to keep it basic. Shut up, Dele Alli, man. Get out of here, mate. Nothing happened to you. Martinelli, forget him, man. Get up. It's a cold world. He has to get up himself, man. Gabriel never touched him, man. I can't lie. Gabriel's fouled him. Stop showing me Norwich versus Spurs, man. I thought there was a goal. Dele Alli snitching to the ref. Afternoon, DG. We've been through a lot of games together, good times and bad, and it's been such a pleasure. Thank you for all your content you've given on all your platforms. Big up yourself and the nation. Appreciate that, my guy, man. You read that Premier League info I sent earlier, DG? No, I ain't seen that. Ramsdale's come off his line and he's giving it to Tavares. Tavares showing composure, actually. Save it for halftime, bro. Martin Odegaard in possession on this right-hand side. Saka, where are you? Saka. Take him on, man. Braithwaite don't want it. Take him on. Saka, he got too much of a heart. Doesn't take him on. Eddie Nketiah passes it to Cedric. Cedric. Gabriel. El Nene. Fair enough. Good bit of play. We've had a lot of possession, but not really threatening Pickford. This is good play. Who's that? Tavares. Oh, come on, up freeze. Tavares checks inside. Plays a square pass. Xhaka, there's not too many red shirts in the box. Good idea. Tries to find the near post. It did not bang, though. Arsenal in possession, folks. It's so far so good. Can't complain. Pardon me. But we need to do a lot more. Rob Holding. El Nene. See, it's games like this. You just wish we had a number 8 who is competent defensively and can just break passes. Because you'd want games like this. You kind of want to unleash the shackles a bit. Eddie Nketiah, a wild touch, loses the ball. Really, that's too cheap. Eddie sent shots by Braithwaite slyly. Braithwaite knocks it into the channels. Dominic Calvert-Lewin tries to get it from Holding. Holding finds his goalkeeper though. Well in Holding. Fair enough. Still 0-0 with City and Villa, folks. El Nene in possession. Odegaard's made the run, but they're kind of reading it though, man. They've come in with 3 at the back, basically a 5. Yeah, man. And El Nene tries to fashion a shot. Doesn't happen for him. Martin Odegaard. He started well today. Oh, I don't know if the pass was meant for Saka or Cedric, but they've taken it upon themselves and it's an Arsenal throw. Need to make some of this pressure count. Chelsea have scored. Kai Havertz has bagged for them. Offside flag. That was a waste. Good finish by Kai Havertz. It is what it is. 169 likes, people. Very appreciative to you lot tuned in across YouTube and Twitch. And it's here with Begovic. Here's one. Gabriel. 10 minutes into this game, people. I mean, well, on my clock, it has been a good start. We've attacked with a bit of intent. Still not really tested the keeper. Here we are down this right-hand side, people. Bukayo Saka. Oh, good tackle by Braithwaite there. Cedric. El Nene. Martin Odegaard. Drops a shoulder. Cute little drop of a shoulder from him. It's on this left-hand side with Tavares now. Patient play. Xhaka, this is good. Nketiah. It's ricocheted. Martinelli. Big. That's a good save by Thingy, man. Begovic. People are question marking his inclusion. Even me, I keep saying Pickford. Apologies. And surely that's an offside there. First real save. Well, it might not be statistically, but to me, that's the first save I've registered. And it's a big save. Martinelli really should score. But you need to see more of that. Tavares has started really well, if I'm honest. He might not be the answer, but yeah. How it's scrambled to Martinelli. Maybe he needs to put that either side, and we're laughing. I think Martinelli got a haircut and that for this going out the right way. Trying to find other streams for you lot, but these are crazy, man. Free gaze streams. And I mean, such is life. You don't want to have all this possession doing all these things and then they get one opportunity and score. Everything's flipped. Don't forget, we have to win today. If you did want top 4. This is where the stream's behind. Come on, Tavares. People saying Norwich are actually playing well. Desperate. Appreciate you lot, people. Everton starting to get slightly further forward. Cute little flick by Cedric. Martin Odegaard. Lovely bit of trickery. Go on, Saka. Granite. Finds Martinelli. Rob Holding in possession, folks. Crazy stuff. I mean, the sun's shining. We've got everything but a goal, really. Goals win games. You don't get a goal, it's peak. Oh, shit, this stream looks lit. Why am I running two at the same time? That's why we're collapsing everything. Hopefully it improves now. Lampard doing all that. I'm a manager. I'm not really. You're not a manager if you don't move your hands about. Crazy stuff. 14 minutes in, it's still 0-0. Don't open on my phone. That's a shame. Big shame. Still 0-0. Begovic has had one thing to, he's had one thing to do there. I can't lie, the stream I'm in it's actually insane. Boy, that's it. Spurs have taken the lead. Kulusevski has scored. Told you, look, don't watch that game. I'm just seeing it there. Nuno Tavares. Oh, he's taking off it there. Martinelli. Ref, surely you got to pull that back for the foul. Four 0 win today. I hope so. Well, can we get the first one? Unnecessary foul from Decore to make, if I'm completely honest with you. No goals between Crystal Palace and Man United. Sad. Free kick to Arsenal Football Club. Fully, it's Norwich, man. So, just as I'm seeing people tweet that Norwich are playing well. Cedric's walking gingerly. So, yeah, let's see what happens, mate. Come on, man. We've had all this possession, pressure. Like, make it count, man. I always say this, like, there's half an hour left of the first half. I don't want them to go in at half time, like, because that's been a problem of ours as well. People go into half time, the penny drops. Pardon me. Because I'll be real, I think so far, Everton are paying us way too much homage and way too much respect. They're too defensive against us. They're just letting us have the ball. They're not really trying to get out. Probably way too much self-respect. You got to move to us and make it uncomfortable. Odegaard delivery. Is it going in? Corner kick. Respecting us way too much. Wonder who would score the first goal in the new shirt. Come on. Appreciative to all of you lot tuned in, people. You lot have made the season. Hopefully next season, we keep pushing the levels and going to higher heights, and you lot remain watching the games with the guy in it. But Kyle Saka take a corner. Hopefully next season our deliveries from corners can be better. Saka, Meaty, but it's something ref pushing there. Eddie can't get nothing, and now it would have been, if we got a penalty or something for that, it would have been brazy. It's been a long season, man. But it's gone quick, man. Like, feels like I just woke up and the season was done. Oh, no. I think the stream died still. Oh, that. See, come on, man. They need to have these streams on proper TV, man. This is me. Can it just die? Back to the drawing board. Newcastle have a penalty. Apparently, Leeds have scored. Gerhard has scored. Wait. It's all going. It's all going down. It's all going down. So as I pattern this situation, Sorry, man. We're too old for these. Too old for this. This is dead, man. Great. Callum Wilson's bagged. I don't even care at this point. Oh, we're back finally. God bless. Okay, now listen, batter than bruised, I don't lose. We're back again, and it's right on time with my stream. Again, nothing to talk about really. Oh, like. Hey, Ramsdale. Ramsdale's positioning needs to pattern, but Ramsdale's made a save now. That's probably the same amount of saves. Again, now they're growing up a bit. They're starting to ask us questions. Come on, people. Fix up, man. Cedric, come on, talk. Bro, talk! It's not even Cedric's fault. We're giving away. That's an unnecessary corner to give away. See, this is something that we need to pattern next season. Talking and mental. These are things that we can improve on. Talk, boys. That's no need for that. I mean, it'll be just like us to go down unnecessarily. Come on, boys. So, yeah, man. Corner kick to Everton, folks. It's a half-decent one. Talk. Thank you. He's cleared it. Whoever that is down for Everton, I hope they're all right because it looks like a face injury. Crazy. Hope it's nothing too serious. Nah. Everton starting to warm towards the game. And again, as I said, you don't want to get in at half time with these lot. This is when the penny starts dropping. Lampard starts reminding them and all these things. And now everyone's just probably waiting for the inevitable to just done this game off and then go on their holidays and do what they're doing. But yeah. Oh. Have you died? I'm so happy, man. Deaf to these sort of things, man. Us not going into the Champions League saved us from further embarrassment. Get into the thing and then deal with the embarrassment, I say. You actually can't get embarrassed in Europa. Martinelli runs into a brick wall, holds onto the ball. Granit. El Nene. Martin Odegaard. Cedric tries to deliver. It looks cannoned off a blue shirt. Headed out by Braithwaite. Odegaard keeps it in. No, he doesn't. Dele Alli does actually. 21 minutes in, still 0-0. And I would say Everton are probably the more happiest of the teams. Boy. Throw into Everton if they ever want to take it. Still can't find any other links. This is dead. El Nene. Nothing game from us, really. Liverpool have equalised. Mane's bagged. Gabriel. El Nene. Cedric. Tries to fashion a cross. Who are we crossing to? Like, it's stuff like this. Shots cannoned off. Xhaka saying it's a handball. Nah. Martinelli, apologies. Stream's awful. I don't think you can try and finesse that. Nah, man, it's blasted straight out the Donny. 23 minutes in, it's still nil. VAR review being conducted at Arsenal, by the way. Says that over there, but I can't see nothing on my screen. Dele Alli. Play continues. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Love Island to Love Island. Calvert-Lewin does well. Checks back inside. Tom Davies. John Joe Kenny. Shit Don's doing shit things. Holding looked fouled there. He's lost to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dele Alli, I don't know what he tried to do there, but that's probably why Spurs sold you, shit twat. He's lost the ball. Odegaard, come on, man. There's a sea of blue shirts and there's 3 breaking red shirts. This is dead. Tavares, Madman Ting. I don't know what that was from Tavares. Oh, we might bust case. We got a penny. Hey, it won't be my guy, man. You can leave Arsenal, but the Arsenal never leaves you, mate. I didn't think it was, but shout out to Iwobi. Bandulu said, let me not count my chickens before they hatch, because, yeah, you're right, bro. Allow me, man. I'm watching this on a shit stream. It didn't look like one. I'm happy, though. Big up Iwobi for that one, man. Couldn't have happened to a more appropriate person. Pardon me, what we doing at what we think. Oh, you're right. Elite spot from you, Lays. Not living up to your name. Martinelli shot with his left peg. Yeah. Are you guilty, bruh? You guilty, Kerr. CCTV. Saw that. Hey. That was stupid for me, Iwobi in hindsight. He's went towards it. It's not an actual antic. We can still miss. Trust. And the ref goes to VAR. He comes back. Yeah. Shout Iwobi. Iwobi, half-hearted protest. You know it was, man. I rate it. Iwobi. I don't even know any chance for Iwobi, but let me not cap. Great spot, Lays. Great spot. Who's taking the pen, though? Right, Martinelli. Okay, Brazil thing. Say Saka allow it. It's my pen. November 2022. Save the month. Not even going to talk too much. Just save the month. Nelly. But you know what? I actually just want to look on the TV screen if this penalty's gone in or not. I don't even know. Such is life. Come Martinelli, Brazil thing, man. Ref, come on, Begovic. Stop doing this bullshit. You're not scaring no one, man. You're a goalie, mate. You're a goalie. Get on your line. Oi, get on your line. Oh, look at me. I'm an experienced captain of Everton. I'm the second choice. I try and make sure I look professional. You're not scaring no one, cuz. It's his Brazil thing, boy. Bread and water. If you don't do a savage, we're different. Come on, Martinelli. Pattern this. Come on, man. Come on. Yes! First new goal scored in the new kit. Brazilian wonder kid. Starboy stuff. More goals than Hudson a day, and that. I shout Hudson a day. I see he actually cut it. He was in HD cuts. Where's Martinelli running to? Oh yeah, because my man, the performance done is leaving. See Martinelli, see the attitude. Arteta's talking to El Nene Xhaka and that. He's probably saying, brother, you don't need to score a non-penalty goal today. We were handed that. We were given that one. We were given that. Now let's pattern up. Handed that one there on the plate. Now we probably deserve a goal because I think we've been on this thing, but like, yeah, man, can you score a non? Can you do better than that? Arsenal 1, Everton 0, folks. Shout out Iwobi for that one. Shake a leg. Yeah, man, come man. We need the next one because we haven't worked. We've been handed that. Obviously, it's Martinelli's shot, but yeah, man, that's dead. We need to do a lot more. Iwobi doing what he can, man. All right, come on, smash the like button for Gabriel Martinelli. Begovic is all right. No, man, he's a wanker. Oi, Eddie and Ketty are trying to get one of them Bulls goals. This is what I see. I miss having a striker that chases lost causes. He's earned the corner from nothing. Well in. Begovic shook, trying to do the ball playing thing. Shook. Come on, man. You man scumbag a goal, man. Come, man. We need the next one. 187 likes. Let's keep maneuvering, people. Saka, come on, man. Take normal corners, man. None of this short stuff. Corners into the box. We've taken it short. Odegaard, deliver. It's gone to Cedric. Jolt, man, stuff. See, Jolt, man. You got ripped as well by Tom Davies. Jolt, man. Now you got clamped. Jolt, man. That's a serious tackle from Everton. It's here with Cedric. Hey! Oh, he got gassed. You know, I'm going to leave you, Cedric. I'm going to leave you because that was the first time in your life I've seen sauce. That was the first time I've seen some sauce. Hey! He chopped someone. He tried to do roulette. Cedric, I'm going to leave you for now. Corner kick to Arsenal. Come on, make it count. Dele Alli trying to give it to Xhaka. Xhaka, leave him, bro. Dele, you're wanker. Everton want to sell your shit, bro. Where was that? You didn't do when them guys were robbing your yard. You didn't fight back like that. Allow it, bro. You was hiding in cupboards and that. Allow it, bro. Your shit, Dele Alli. What are you gonna do, Calvert-Lewin? Your shit. You got a ponytail. Allow it, man. Xhaka, stop fighting these Love Island youths. You're not on it, man. You're not on it, man. Dele Alli, suck him on, man, you dickhead, man. What? Shut up, man. I don't want to hear it from these lot. You're a wanker. Shut up, Dele, man. Shut up, Dele, man. You couldn't even play. Look, Spurs shotted you and they're doing better than you. You're shit, man. You can't play for Everton. At least Van der Beek's going back to you. Now, you're shit, man. Shut up, man. Caught 1-0 to Arsenal. Corner kick. I don't want to hear nothing from you, Dele. You're shit, man. Shut up, man. Who's the guy near you? Who's the cheerleader? Is that Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Shut up, man. You're shit. You lied to everyone last season. Corner kick. Hey, Eddie, shut up. Dele, you wankstein. Shut up. Dele, what's the score? Boys, they're losing 2-0. Keep it 0-0. Boys, 2-0. It's 0-0, though. Dele Alli, you was letting some granny in the midweek fight your battles for you. Couldn't even, she had to pattern Justin Anderson. Shut your flipping face, you wallad. Let's go. Europa League in style. Eddie and Ketty are signing off in the right way. Do your thing, Eddie. Do your thing. Corner kick. Xhaka and that's kept it alive. Xhaka and Cedric have kept it alive. It's terrible, Mark. See, Dele Alli, you're getting into... You lost your man as well. Xhaka done you, dickhead. Xhaka done you. You couldn't... Bro, do you know how slow and silly you have to be for Xhaka to lose his runner? Do you know how meaty you have to be? Xhaka's done you. You're rattled. You're not thinking. Xhaka and Cedric have done very well for that goal. Very well. Terrible marking from terrible players. Shut up, Dele Alli. Great movement from Cedric and that. Shut up, man. Don't hear nothing from you, wallad, man. Shut up, man. Yo, shit. Fuck off back to MK Duns, man. That's your level, man. Shut up, man. Spurs shotted you and they're getting Champions League. Yo, shit, man. Yo, shit. You thought it was going to be we got Dele Alli better than those, all that bullshit for time. Shut up, Dele, man. Clamp him, man. You don't want it. Clamp him. You think because you got ADHD and we heard you're a bad kid in MK Dons, anyone gives a crap about that? That's Xhaka, blood. You don't know about his, but it finesse you quickly. Odegaard's done well. Saka, go down. Saka, it should be free, you know. Bandilu. Oh, how? Is that good defending or someone's got to explain to me how it's not 3-0? I've got to see that again. Hey, you man, stop watching that bullshit with Norwich and Spurs, man. It's Europa League setting. Saka's done very well. How we have not scored that? I need to see that again. Holgate's moving mad. Hey, he's done well in the end just to mop up. It's crazy. You'll have that. I'll take that, though. Oh, Xhaka rattled him. I mean, you don't want to do this now. It's too late for none of this. But yeah, man. G1, can't hear you from down there in the league table, man. So you're better than that. You're twerking for Spurs. Shameless. Gabriel. To Gabriel Martinelli. To Tavares. Back to Martinelli. El Nene. Granite. Oh, he leaves it. Pardon me, Bukayo Saka. Rob Holding. You idiot. Gabriel. El Nene. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Rob Holding. Come, man. Put the pressure cooker up a couple more levels, man. It's 2-0. Everton have been very toothless, not offered, not really brought nothing to the table. But come on, man. Make sure the scoreline reflects that, because then stuff like this happens. Gabriel's won a good free kick. All right, are you pushing Gabriel? What? All right, cool. There's no handbags out. The stream looked booked. I thought it was fighting thing. My bad. Someone from Everton's about to get embarrassed because it looks like Van der Beek's coming on. Please be Dele Alli. Please. Arsenal fans, don't let this guy get off the pitch without feeling like a failure. You know, shout out to you. You've had a good career in that. You know, what silverware you got, Dele? We got the same amount of professional silverware. What silverware you got in this sweatshirt? You had a good career, but for this 90 minutes, you're about to muppet, mate. Odegaard doesn't play the pass, finds Granit. Cedric. See, some of you look like world beaters now. The pressure's on. Cedric, you know what? Cedric in the last 10 or so minutes, this is the best I've ever seen you play, mate. Conte, serious manager. Serious. I told you there's not above ever. Even if Spurs are playing poor right now, which I don't know, Conte is going to make sure they win. It's not even a Spurs thing. Conte's not on embarrassment. Conte has a sense of purpose and all them things there. Walks away from things. Apparently, Villa have bagged. What did we say? Villa would take the lead. Such is life, man. The football god's trying to do the bookie thing. Wouldn't surprise me if Norwich get one and make it a nervous little 2-1 or something, and then Kane scores and it's 3-1. Meaty corner. Nothing's happened. It's on the edge of the area. Bang it, El Nene. Tried to do the DG thing. Ref, El Nene's been fouled, though. So next free kick. Horrible effort from El Nene, but it's El Nene in. It's calm. 10 minutes until the end of this half. City, Bottling. They're trying their best to make it look mad. Van der Beek on. Who's coming off? Please be Dele. Please be Decore. Must be an injured thing. Shut up, man. Stop talking to Decore, Dele, man. He don't know you. Even though you're teammates, he don't know you. Shut up, man. Listen, we can't finish ahead of Spurs. Might as well just clamp the hell out of my man. City, Bottling. Hey, do you know what? Slightly, you can put the City game on. Van der Beek on, Decore off. Or as it stands, City win the league on goal difference. So if Liverpool score another, boy, Begovic, is that a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Begovic. Saka tries to keep it on. Saka, chill out, man. Taking the throw in quickly. Eddie. Good delivery, you know. Win the first one, Saka. Bang it, leng it. Oi. Odegaard doing Tekka stuff. Can't even describe that. Just Tekka stuff, but he's done too much and he's lost the ball. Dominic Calvert-Lewin probably trying to show his best to Mikel Arteta that he's got link-up players. Here with Dele Alli. Tavares back in position. Can't believe what I'm seeing. It will be. From one tired former North London prospect to another, it really should be 1-1, you know. Damari Gray's had a half-decent effort. It's gone over. When I say half-decent, I mean the chance created. Zaha is backed against his former team. G1, yo, brother. When you watch other people's rice, your rice starts burning. Watch yourself, brother. Meaty. Man divided. The man there. It's all to play for. Rob Holding. Very low-key affair. I describe this as really. Conference League Varane. Tavares to Martinelli. Martinelli go on. Skillers thing now. Skillers, man. Skillers. Oh, the cross is taken, of course. Tavares, get back. Look over your shoulder, please. Good play from Damari Gray. Begovic. Poor clearance from the goalie, the veteran. Look over your shoulder. El Nene, sweep that up. Be brave, El Nene. Oi, El Nene, you know. Tavares doing the madness as well. It's a shame you lot play when there's nothing to play for. Hey, City fans look stressed with the new kits and that. What's going on with this link, mate? There we go. One love to you lot, people. West Ham scored. Don't watch other people's rice, man. Do not watch other people's rice. Head up, G1, next season, brother. Trust the Ten Hag process. You got man like Ethereum. Gabriel. Martinelli. Delivery. That's a half decent one. Ref! Oh, my. Eddie's been clattered. That's a pen, ref. How you mean? Eddie's been taken out there. Martin Odegaard, that was a Buki cross. It didn't ref. Poor clearance from Everton. Ref, that's a pen. Eddie's been clattered there. Eddie. Man said we're in Europa League together, boy. Where's Statman Bainsy? Where's Statman Bainsy? That we're in Europa League together, bro. Jose Mourinho's probably going to win conference as well. He's on the run, bro. Them man, they're runners. Your man divided. I told you, they're just here to chat. They run. Certified runners. Empty barrels don't make the most noise. That's why the man always chatting on, twerking for Spurs, talk about Arsenal. Nothing's going on there, man. Brought Ronaldo to come conference. To be fair, United have never won the Conference League, so it would be groundbreaking new territory in which, you know, understand it. Yeah. Shout Pogba easy, though. Made dons. Shout Iwobi, man, doing the right things. Our ex-players helping us. Your ex-players trying to pipe you lot. Mad thing. Conference League. Soon Sunday League, bro. If Varane carries on, he's going to be getting ripped by SC Dons and that. Shout out SC Dons. Speak. Going to see him in Barnet League soon. I saw I see Varane play for Oakwood. Shout out Oakwood. Ramsdale. Dele Alli trying to chase El Nene, allow it, mate. Eddie Nketiah. Crystal Palace, 37 minutes on the clock. Wilfred Zaha. We might as well just copy him. Spoke the West Ham going into existence. You know United are going to score, innit? Mickey Antonio. Oh, I got a shake. Aye, City are ramping. Aye. Ollie Watkins is shit. You're not going to make it. You are shit. You could have been 2-0 Villa. Where we're here, though, it's on the edge of the area. Bang it, Cedric. Fullback Union. Bottled it. Martin Odegaard. Cedric. It's a decent cross, you know. Maybe we should have let that go out for a corner. We didn't, though. Nothing come of it. Crazy. But even 10 goals won't help. Let's hope Liverpool wins UEFA so they consider fifth to chat. Forget all of that, man. It's Europa League thing. Everton in possession. We're doing all right. It's a shame it don't mean nothing. I wish Arsenal weren't playing today so I could watch City game. It looks half entertaining. Cedric, man on. Get your body there, Saka. Saka, yo, man, them blind passes, bro. Delhi shit, got finesse, but hey, Saka. Hey, that's good from Saka. Tavares, brother. Yo, Xhaka, everybody, what we doing? We're moving mad. Tavares. What we doing? We're bugging. We are bugging out. What are we doing? Saka, I can't lie. If that was Xhaka, people get onto him. Saka, you've got to do the better defensive. You've got to look up. Good run by Bakar. That's not a foul. I can't lie. Wonderful. Saka, you're doing bullshit. And next night could be 2-1. That's a penalty as well. Gabriel's finessed. That's a pen. I can't lie. Unless they've finessed us, we're doing stupid stuff. We're starting to do stupid stuff. Saka could be in. He's going to foul you, Saka. Get him sent off. Demon stuff. Unlucky ref. Are you going to book him? Saka stayed on his feet and been fouled, man. Saka's stinking up the place right now. I can't lie. Best he's looked in a hot sec, but he's doing silly things. It's a shame this the game don't mean that. Boy. The PR pieces are going to be crazy. God, I thought that might be a pen still. Are we busting this case or? Oh, I don't know. Seeing that again. Fair enough, ref. Good call. Shot ourselves in the foot against Spurs and Newcastle. We signed up for crumbling in January. I mean, I think what could be summed up by how Spurs and how Arsenal have changed is the experience of Conte. Conte just being a better manager and a more experienced manager, especially at this sort of period, you know. Conte, in my opinion, Spurs, you can question Levy's ambition and things like that, but Conte knows that if you man on the joke thing, I'm cutting out. So there's that. And January, bro, like Kulusevski's back today, a January signing. I think Bentancur's even assisted someone that's massively transformed their midfield. I think if they had Kulusevski and no one else, they might have struggled. Bentancur has really added something. So the January period, didn't it? You signed up for this with naiveties. But where this game's concerned, 45 minutes in, 3 minutes of added on time. Arsenal winning 2-0, people. Granit, Saka, Odegaard, Eddie. Good play by Eddie. Odegaard. Martinelli. Trying to be too intricate there. Tavares. Having a good game, to be fair. Granit. Don't bang it. It's a good shot, really. Keeper's made it look better than it is. Silly foul to give away by Eddie Nketiah, if I'm honest. But then again, being 2-0 up, half-time right there is calm. Bro, if you could have signed anything, you could have signed a centre-back, you could have signed a midfielder, you could have signed a striker, all air midfield, if I haven't made that clear. Fullbacks on either side. All points we've struggled. I'm sure both teams, to be honest with you, both these teams just want the season to be done. It's the Mikel Arteta derby. Apparently, Eddie Nketiah is now Arsenal's top goal scorer this season in the Prem with 5 goals. That tells you a lot of where we're at. And we could be in here again. Frozen at the key period. What the fuck? Oh, Tavares, man. Poor pass. Xhaka tries to feed it into the box. It's evaded Saka. Eddie Nketiah asking for the ball. We don't give it to him. Dele Alli's tried to play his way out and got them in more trouble. Saka, ref. Saka, look up, please. Does. El Nene. Odegaard. El Nene loses it. And here with Dele Alli now. Dele Alli. Calvert-Lewin. Fucking hell, boys. What's going on here? Edge of half-time. Can we remain with a clean sheet? That's a good ball by Iwobi. Oh, this is terrible. I mean, that sums up Arsenal, innit? That goal there, that Van der Beek has scored. Shout out Van der Beek for just fucking buying a raffle ticket. Dele Alli, this is why you shouldn't play. It's good play from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But yeah, that sums us up, you know. Another cheap goal on the edge of half-time. Another one with runners not being followed. Someone tell me what we're doing defensively there. Dominic Calvert-Lewin shows that he can get goals and assists. Holding, I don't know what you're doing. Cedric, I don't know what you're doing. I'm not gonna lie. Van der Beek's a midfielder. Xhaka, El Nene, where are you? Following runners. And to be honest with you, it's basically 1-1. If I was Lampard, I'm sitting there saying it's basically 1-1. You're losing, bro. Shush, G1. You're losing, bro. Conference League, chill out. But it's basically 1-1. You know, I don't think it's a harsh penalty, but we've been given a penalty, which I'd be saying is a harsh penalty to give away. It's halftime, by the way. You know, fair enough. Arsenal, the second goal Arsenal worked for. The first real bit of play that they've asked the question, they've scored, in it. Or to me, that sums up our game. You know, it's just several errors in it. That just sums us up. You know, should be more daylight between the two teams. Showing naivety again. You know, playing well, knocking the ball around well. Cool. We done this. This is the problem with Arsenal. We do the right things. We've started well. You know, Everton have. I think probably Lampard has given this Arsenal team probably too much respect. I know we're at home. I know they've got safety. I know we've got some good attackers, but they've probably sat back a bit too much and not really leveraged and discounted the fact that Arsenal are very naive at this moment in time. We can't keep a clean sheet. And obviously, towards the end of the first half, you saw why. I think he's probably overrated us a bit. You know, the good thing is, you know, Tavares discount, but he's started all right. Martinelli's been okay. Largely, the game's been played in Everton's half. I won't really say we're putting Begovic under any pressure, but when we are, he's giving the ball away. Obviously, we've scored 2 goals. There should be more daylight between the two teams for all the possession and things like that, but it kind of sums us up in it. We can huff and puff, but in terms of breaking down defenses, in terms of smelling blood, in terms of, you know, seeing out halves, you know, first 10 minutes, last 10 minutes of the first half, it's another goal, in it. We did this at Southampton away. We did this on several occasions, in it. Even when you look at Spurs, we conceded 90 seconds. The third goal comes 90 seconds into the second half. That, as much as it's about improving, you know, tactically and technically, mentally, if we don't become a bit more street smart, this is as good as it gets. And it's another cheap goal that Everton haven't had to work for. Towards the end of the first half, of course, Everton started to get forward a bit more, but they've been handed that, really. As I said, Holding, Xhaka, several players not good enough. The sub has scored in Van der Beek. Shout out to him as he goes back to, I think he's going to do really well under Ten Hag, but he's not going to score an easier goal in the Premier League because it's a tap-in. Nobody's following the runner. I don't know if that's down to midfield, as the gap between Holding and Cedric is too big. It sums up why we can't do several things, really, because we're not a good enough defensive side, and we don't score enough goals, which needs to be addressed in the summer. Eddie Nketiah is now our top goal scorer with 5 goals, really. I think it should be 1-1 because I think maybe Everton should have a pen shout. I don't really think we've, really cut them and sliced them open, really and truly, but it is what it is. I'll take that halftime. But now it becomes a lot more nervier than needed, really and truly, which is very unnecessary. It's just several just doing stupid things, really. And I mean, at this point, if you're getting angry, it's our fault now, isn't it, Car? They're doing this day in, day out, game in, game out. This is them now, isn't it, really, people? Like, this is them. So, yeah, man, I do think Martinelli started well, deserved his penalty as well. I think Odegaard's done all right, but there should be more collectively. There was a point where you would have forgot Ramsdale was playing. We just need to ask more questions now. If you don't do that, it's all a myth. Really and truly. So, yeah, it is what it is. What's the halftime statistics then? Obviously, we've scored 2 goals in 5 minutes. And in fact, all the goals have come in the last 18 minutes of the half, really and truly. In terms of, obviously, possession is probably going to be handsome. Apparently, we've had 17 shots, 4 on target, and got 2 goals. So on the face of it, I could say that is quote-unquote clinical, but I don't think it's been that. Everton have had 3 shots, 2 on target, and got 1 goal. So make of that what you want. We've had 78% of the ball. Everton have had 22%. So it sums it up. We've had 7 corners. They've had 1. Regardless of all of that, it's 2-1. And again, you lot heard me at the start. The one thing I didn't want is half time, where there's, because I'm sitting there, fam Lampard, I'm saying, you've made it too easy. You're over respecting them. I will do that in a second, my guy. We're over respecting them. Yeah. The one time you've asked a real genuine question of this Arsenal team, you've scored. And respectfully, no, not to slate our players and things, but I said at the start of the game, anytime you buck this Arsenal team, because of our naiveties, you fancy scoring. Because of our form, you fancy scoring. And look at it's a makeshift defense, respectfully. They ain't really been terrible today, but holding Cedric Tavares, apart from Gabriel Ramsdale, you don't really want to see any of these players at any point in the Premier League, if I'm completely honest. So there's been 3 goals. It's still a bit unnecessarily nervous. I mean, I don't give a crap about what Spurs and Norwich are doing. I told you, lot, like, there's no hope of Norwich doing a thing. If you wanted hope, should have had hope, or it should have been lost at Newcastle if it was still there. I lost it at Spurs away. So it is what it is, really. Right now, we're probably 2-1 for the good. I will change it in a sec, but need to score more goals, need to stop being naive. Teams don't have to do much to score against us. I'd say you look at our midfield, not necessarily isolated to today, but it's not street smart. Our defense is naive, and we're not really the most competent of teams in front of goal. Like, I think Eddie's deserved his goal. I think he's dropped deep. I think he's worked the channels. I think he's forced a corner or so from Begovic. These are the minimums, though, really. We need a strike. We need a couple better midfielders. We need a striker in it. It's just not good enough, really. But, yeah, at half-time, this is what I feel. But yeah, man, this game in many ways sums up why we're doing what we're doing as a football club, innit? Or this season, why we've been doing what we're doing. Can we get to 300 likes? If you hit the like button, thank you very much. It's 206 likes on the cards. So yeah, let me change that on Twitch. It is 2-1 to Everton, as you've been saying. Let me change that on YouTube. It is 2-1, as you've been saying. And obviously, most importantly, the scoreline, which is here. So yeah. Happy this is certain man's last game. 58 goals conceded, 13 losses. Wait, we've conceded the same amount of goals and losses as West Ham. Sums it all up. Communication between Holding and Ramsdale was what went wrong there. It was an easy ball to defend. Several players, way before he even got there. It's several players. And this is the problem. We don't smell blood. We don't smell these things. I mean, I don't know how you're getting annoyed. You should be annoyed. You rated. I don't think there's ever been a time where I've rated Cedric per se. I bet you any money we're going to keep Lacazette and Nketiah. If we want to elevate, they both need to go. Why are we giving away cheap goals? Because we're not a good defensive side. No penetration in our play. Everyone plays safe passes, and there's not enough runs off the ball. Some of these guys just can't do it. Like, they just haven't got the minerals. Couldn't hold on to the clean sheet, but still got to hold on to the win and end the season on a positive note. You do, but I wouldn't even say, well, it's a bit of a positive note, but I wouldn't say it's that, because we all know what was lost. That's build for next season, isn't it? And when it comes to a season of reflection, I hope that Arteta looks at himself and thinks you individually have thrown away top 4 as well. Crazy. Failed to keep a clean sheet in 10 games. Unacceptable. No clean sheets. Don't score enough goals. And this is the thing. Like, obviously, it was always going to happen. In the same way you saw there was a time we were keeping clean sheets. We were scoring goals. There's the flip side of that. If there's sun, there's going to be rain. It's a very volatile bunch of young players. This is why you need to equip them with the 3-4 experienced players need to be good. There's no point being experienced for the sake of being experienced. It's crazy, man. Oh, I don't know why Ramsdale's, bro. Xhaka, Odegaard, El Nene, Van der Beek's a free runner. I don't know what Ramsdale's doing. I don't know what Holding's doing. I don't know what anyone's doing for that goal still. Like, is that half? It's the same for the goals, the three at Spurs, the three at Palace, the one at Southampton, the two or whatever against Newcastle. You can't. I do think we're an improved defensive side, but there's no statistics to back that up. I do think we're thinking a bit more, but clearly not thinking enough. Yeah, like it's just people, and it's back to me saying it's like none of these guys. And when I say good defenders, there's good defenders that don't play for Liverpool and City. Being a good defender doesn't mean you're necessarily world class. And that you look at Brighton, half of these good defensive sides. It's all about knowing how to defend. Dan Burns a good defender. He's at Newcastle. He smells blood and all them things. He switched on. When you ain't got no dons like that, and you've got naive players, and no one here thinks like a defender, it's a madness. Like Tomiyasu thinks like a defender. Tini thinks like a defender. He's not there. Gabriel's an emotional defender. He's not a calculated don. He's physical. He's not looking over his shoulders enough. Ben White, who is not playing, probably more so the new age defender, really, can do the ball playing thing. Not necessarily a good defender. Tavares and Cedric. Tavares doing all right today by his own standards, but they're always in no man's land. Ramsdale's looking like a 23-year-old goalkeeper that's been fighting relegation. I like Ramsdale, still believe in him, but even when we was winning, I don't like to be right, but there's a couple things when I tell fans, they don't want to listen. They think I got agendas, and because I'm not being funny in this negative run of form or whatever, bro. We've been doing this when we was winning. We was against against Watford, against Villa away. We was doing these sort of things, but the thing is, Ramsdale might do things like that and pop up a save. He's 23. I'm not expecting him to be world class, but like this game kind of sums up the good, bad, and the ugly. This game should be a landslide. It should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm exaggerating, of course, we should have good Ella goals. Shouldn't have conceded. Man should be talking about bringing on the LNGs that are on the bench and whatnot. Instead, bro, the next goal is vital. It's like, bro, it is what it is. And one has to wonder, one benefit maybe Everton are on the beach, because if they wanted this a bit more as peak, we've scored a penalty goal that it was a pen, but like it's really 1-1 in my opinion. Like we've done all right, sun shining, we come out well with passing the ball, with predominantly, in my opinion, we look good down the left with Tavares on occasion and Martinelli. Odegaard's probably been up, a level above a couple of other players. Saka's been involved, Eddie's working, the centre house have really had anything to do. It's another cheat goal. Again, the goal against, this is very much like the Leeds game, unnecessary goals, very unnecessary. People don't follow runners. Van der Beek's a midfielder. Whether you've been told to man Mark or something, I'm looking at Xhaka and El Nene because you've got to win your individual battles. Why is no one near him? Elite masterclass to bring him on for whatever circumstances. I don't know if the core is legit injured or something happened. I hope it's not a legit injury, but this sums up where we're at. Until you learn these lessons or bring in personnel that can learn these lessons, we're going to be in this same situation. Evidently. So it is what it is. What more are you going to say, really? Where's AFC Presser? What a team, man. The same way you lot want to play these fancy passes round the corner and all of that, you've got to love defending to that level. And if you don't, bro, no one gives City or Liverpool credit, but they're dramatically improved defensive sides, first and foremost. You look how Klopp's football's evolved. He still keeps the same principle, but they're not gun-ho. And defending is how you keep hold of the ball, how you defend in the first and last 10 minutes. All them sort of things there. And I don't even know if we're back because the stream's acting now. Fuck it out, man. Second half soon back up on us here, people, as I said. Finally got it here. Everton to kick off this second half. It is what it is, man. I can't lie. I'm happy to see the end of the season still. I'll be real. Second half is kicked off, folks. Here we have it. Fugazi, man. Oh my God, Fugazi. Like, that's what I'm saying. Bro, big man thing, 13 seconds into the second half. Fugazi already. Like, Ramsdale, brother, what we doing? Come on, man. You lot professional footballers. Like, you're actually buying it. Like, I don't even see this in Enfield. Playing feels too tough. You lot, bear of you. Do you know what? I don't. Oh, fuck's sake. Tavares again. I don't think anybody's shit technically, or if I do, you're not at the club, but you lot just doing stupid things. You lot just don't think. Already, this is Lampard's probably had the same conversation I was telling you I would have if I was him. These men are overrated. You're making them, you're selling them short. Look, Dominic Calvert-Lewin just skips past Tavares buys it. And to be fair, he's done that. It's like he's auditioning to be playing full up front. Next season. It's crazy, man. Free kick to Everton, anyways. Damari Gray. To be fair, lucky. And now you don't need to control your nerves. No foul to us, for fuck's sake. Ref allowed him. Fuck. So is it a goal kick? I don't know what it is, man. Who knows what this Tavares done, bro? We're still not good as a unit, bro, because these men don't like defending, bro. Like, if you don't like defending, you can't. Unnecessary. So, yeah, it's theirs. Tavares is meaty, man. He's actually been doing all right by his own standards, but like, all right, it's not good enough for certain man. Corner kick, in-swinging corner to Everton. Clear your line, Saka. You got to get there. Wolby puts it back in. Martinelli's head is taking it, of course. I think if we get a Xhaka replacement, it'll be open. It will open up for Odegaard a lot more. It will, but we need to improve a lot more as a team. We need movement. Like, the whole team needs to start doing a lot better, man. Be real with you. One thing that annoys me about Arsenal, we always try and some men are just not good enough. Just wrap it up. Don't need to force everybody to bang in that, man. Brighton have drawn level with West Ham. Boy, Arsenal in possession, folks. Can't wait till the season's done, personally. Gabriel. Tavares, Eddie. Good play by Eddie. That was a poor pass from Tavares. It's like but at the end of the day, if certain men are still here, like in a proper sort of stature or the similar position they are, then they're not going to be good enough. It should be 3-1 there. It's evaded everyone. Martinelli, get your head up. Very poor from Martinelli. He's given the ball away and he's opened us up to a counter attack. Damari Gray carrying it forward. Don't foul him, Martinelli. Martinelli's actually done very well to rectify his initial mistake. He's won the ball back. Charles, needs to be the last time I see these fullbacks together, man, or in any capacity. game's far more open than it was initially. Watch this on my phone now. Five minutes basically into the second half. Don't forget the like button, people. Last game of the season. Can we end it with 300 likes? People at 218. Big up you lot being tuned in as usual, folks. Arsenal are currently winning 2-1. Again, unnecessary pressure that we've invited onto ourselves via this, really and truly. Again, will we learn these lessons? I'm not expecting it to change overnight, but one has hope. Boy. Hopefully we get revenge for Baku with the Europa League next season. I don't know, man. Hope so. As you said, hope so, man. So happy for this. Oh, I thought it was 2-1 to Liverpool. They're playing jokes. Arsenal in possession here, folks. Put it up there. Oh, be strong, Martinelli. Be strong. Holgate saved by the post, literally. Has he scored again, or is it they doing camera tricks? Arsenal still in possession, folks. So happy the season's done, man. Liverpool disallowed goals. Chelsea ain't in the Europa League, so I don't know how that revenge thing is going to work, Chelsea. I didn't get that one either. Maybe just revenge in terms of winning the Europa League. I don't know. Jesus is a scrub. What did he do? Maddison bags again. Maddis doing Maddis things. Gabriel's fouled by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Tavares, apologies. Needless from him, you'd imagine. Boy. City are still losing at this moment in time, folks. Boy. It's very flat. What's going on here? Stream's gone down again. This is getting boring. So okay, looks like we're back. Fair enough. Can't even keep a clean sheet versus a team that's probably still partying at the fact that they're in the league still. I mean, can't lie, he spent 50 million on a centre back. Yeah, you can talk about injuries, but injuries happen. Tavares still shooting and hoping. Yeah, boring. Liverpool have a penalty, folks. Allegedly. I say alleged because I can't watch it. Liverpool are destined to win the league, man. Current scores. Brentford Leeds 0-0. Didn't Joe Gerhard score? Why has he been checked? Play down this right-hand side, people. Again, if we don't get another goal, we might be a bit nervous. Odegaard, El Nene, Holding, Gabriel. The next goal's never been so more vital than this, people. I won't lie to you. Patient build-up play here. Cedric in possession. Saka. Don't lose it, Saka. Saka. Oh, it's frozen. Nketiah. Saka. Nketiah. Corner kick to Arsenal Football Club. 10 minutes into this second half. Very nervy, people. Very nervy. I want another goal, man. Corner kick to Arsenal Football Club. What's happening here? Any chance of taking a half decent corner for once? Saka plays it short. Cedric. Oh, all right. Fair play. Broken clock really is right on occasion. Fair enough, Cedric. Well in, man. Hopefully that's a great leaving gift. About time, about time. Arsenal 3, Everton 1, people. The next goal was vital, to be fair. We did say that, and it looks like Arsenal have been the ones to get it. Apparently, Leeds have actually scored. As it stands, Burnley are gone. Good set-piece routine. To be fair, 2 good goals as a result of set pieces today from Arsenal. Set-piece FC slide back. Arsenal 3. Or they beat Everton 1, folks. That gives us a bit more of a cushion, but I hope ARTETA, not with words, with actual substance, knows exactly what needs to be done next season. Because it's not good enough. So yeah, man, it is what it is. I don't know about 2 more years or any of that stuff. It's all subjective, man. Because in 2 years we might be back saying something something else, man. Cedric did lit things there, man. Shout out to Cedric. Xhaka, a bit of a dodgy pass by him. Is it going to go out to Cedric? Cedric keeps hold of it. Put it over there. Arsenal 3, Everton 1. Bro, Klopp had Salah on the bench. Oh, come on, Saka. Square it, Saka. Come on, it could be 4-1 here. Is it a corner? What are you doing, Saka? Maybe the defender got back, but little corner earned. 3-1 to Arsenal at this moment in time. We've already scored 2 goals from set pieces. Oh, what the hell's going on with this stream now? Oh. So now my shit is froze. Should be a corner still. And let's see, I got shagged. I've come back and Gabriel has scored. It's 4-1. I've come back. I don't know how. Have to wait for the replay, people. But it's Arsenal 4, Leeds 1, Everton 1. Again, it's a shame that this wasn't shown earlier in the season. But yeah, man, another player who could be keeping it moving. I assume that it's another set piece that's worked for us. Set piece FC today. Lack of clean sheets FC. So yeah, Saka's delivered it. A Saka assist. Everton have cleared the initial one. Cedric's on the scene. I don't even know Cedric. I don't know if Cedric's meant to pass that or whatever. But it's a good finish from Gabriel, to be fair with you. Summed us up that. Unnecessary drillings, bro. VAR might be getting involved. I don't think Gabriel has to worry about that. Personally, he's not affecting the game. Neither should Eddie. Half an hour left. I don't know why VAR is involved. I don't think there's anything wrong with that goal particular, but cool. For once, I'm actually not even worried. I doubt common sense of these all the time, but you can't be that stupid. Thank you. The goal stands. Arsenal 4, Everton 1, people. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know why what the charges were. But, even on a half dodgy stream, I can see that's not one. Anyways, we'll take that. Ramsdale. El Nene Manon does well to dispatch it. Boy. Martinelli running into a cul-de-sac finds Tavares. Tavares in possession. Xhaka. I just want the season to be done, really. I can't wait. Hope the players do their lap of honor in that. Gabriel. Tavares. Rob Holding clips it over the top. Asking too much of Martinelli there. Way too much of Martinelli there, people. How long till the sub-state place, Artel? Tottenham are winning 3-0. Kulusevski brace. What a signing he's been. Very good signing. Granit Xhaka's coming off. You know, his season's always going to be fluctuating and whatnot. You know, you're going to probably see a lot of rumors, regarding his future. But he's off. Sambi Lokonga on. Ain't seen you for a hot sec, man. Nice to see you back. Yeah. Goal kick to Everton. Begovic. So Burnley officially gone now. At least there's a, silver lining in that one, eh? I mean, you knew Spurs were going to turn up and batter Norwich. It will be. Turning into trouble, goes backwards. Just under half an hour left, people. No defender has more goals in the Premier League this season than Gabriel. Get some clean sheets. City struggling there, innit? Newcastle winning 2-0. So Burnley are all but gone. City struggling to score a goal, How much? I mean, if Pep bottles the Champions League and the Premier League, way. Absolutely crazy. Oh shit, we haven't even put 4-1. What a game. 5-goal thriller, and this game ain't really deserved 5 goals now, has it? Really? It's probably Liverpool gonna win it, mate. Arsenal in possession. What a terrible season this is. Pep don't win this title, we must ask questions. Yeah, if he doesn't, yeah, like anyone, if he bottled, you'd have to ask questions. Says 4-1. Lacazette looks like he's coming on. That could be a good buy for him. El Nene, a couple of players. As it stands, Lacazette and Nketiah, El Nene could be your last game. Might be Xhaka's last game. You never know. Ramsdale. Holding. El Nene. Callum Wilson has a brace. Nice way for him to end the season, man. After having, a terrible time with injuries. Gabriel Jesus. Can't score. And Nketiah. Standing ovation. Saka, come on, man. Boy. Anthony Gordon. So he's coming to do some silly thing, going to slide tackle and try to chop someone, clamp someone for no reason and carry on stupid. Pick up Eddie Nketiah, man. It baffles me how we managed to throw top 4 away. I don't know how I could baffle you. Makes perfect sense. Pep thinks he's Mancini. Right. 230 likes, people. 60 more likes, and we've got our target, our new target. We could be in here. Lacazette, probably not. The Tig's frozen again. Lacazette was never going to score. Holgate, picks him up to his feet. Doesn't baffle me because this is what we do. Like, baffling, I don't think is the right word. When you crumble like this, even when we win, I wouldn't say baffling is the right word. It's disappointing. It's expected. It's disappointing, but it's expected. Baffling kind of makes out you had no clue how it could kind of be there. Like, we've been showing this. So it might sound smart in a sentence, but I don't think it's the right one. Corner kick to Arsenal. I mean, our corners have been somewhat working. Apart from that one, as Everton looked to counter-attack. Oh, well, Nene. Got to take a yellow there. Probably the first time Davis has probably ran past someone. Oh, it's 2-0 Aston Villa. Coutinho has scored. It's over, City. It's over, City. City are bottling it. Boy. That's that gone, boy. Oh! City, you can't do that. That's terrible defending. Great play by Coutinho. Laporte, what are you doing? Bro. I mean, City have the capacity to score 2 goals in quick succession, but boy, the man are gone. Shout out to Liverpool. Congratulations to Liverpool. The treble is still alive. Hey, look at Foden crumbling. You're always crumbling. You don't even back your mum, mate. Like, you whenever it's crunch time, you're crumbling, fam. You just got golden boy tax. 20 minutes left, folks. Still 1-1 between Wolves and Liverpool. That's a myth. You know Liverpool are winning that. Spurs are saucing Norwich 4-0. Son has scored. Kane has scored. Kulusevski's got a brace. Bentancur's got 2 assists. Kane's got an assist. Moore has scored. Probably what you'd expect there. Spare one of them Spurs youths is in my FPL team. So, have I got Son? I got one of them done. It's either Son or Kulusevski. One of you lot. Bring up the goods. Maddison bagged. 1-1 between West Ham and Brighton. United are losing to Palace and Patrick Vieira. We're currently 4-1 up here, people. Can't wait till the season's done. As usual, one love to all of you lot tuned in, as usual. Quadruple still on, cuz. Quadruple still on, bro. Quadruple still on. Told man, it's geared up for... Unless these lot do a mad thing, it's geared up for Liverpool to win this thing. You know the Liverpool goal is coming. Once they get word, it's gonna come. Klopp's gonna, you know, they're gonna do bare analysis. You know how it's already gonna be, people. They're gonna make out Wolves are holding on right to the very end, and then, pardon me, if they brought Coutinho, this wouldn't have happened. Pep doing what Pep does, just talks to his assistants. Man down for Everton currently, people. Pep doing the facial expressions and all that BS. What a time for Coutinho. Villa on the... Bruv, you should have played Grealish. Grealish would have probably turned up for this game. Boy. Elite bottling. Burnley doing all they can to stay up. It's 2-1. Cornet has scored. To be fair, he's cool. Because he's got the thingy. The getaway clause. He's cool. He's not holding no bench or nothing. Everton in possession, people. Lacazette, that's a foul, ref. Silly foul to get away from Lacazette. Why are you pushing Dominic Calvert-Lewin like that? There's no need for that. Kevin De Bruyne. Sterling will fuck it up. And so he actually does all right, gives it back to Kevin. De Bruyne misses. You lot are crumbling. Let me talk. So it's what happens when you man are spoiled, man. You ain't got that. You got that soft underbelly when it's crunch time. Right. Just me, it feels a bit mellow where the title race is concerned, considering everything that's on the line. It just feels like, yeah, man. Can't lie, Pep's an elite manager, still would be, but serious question marks if City don't win this title. Nah, bro. Watching Arsenal, mate. City's there, quickly just on. Not really watching it, just flickering through. Cedric, El Nene, Saka, Martinelli. I mean, you could bring on Pepe for his last game. That's a poor pass. Oh, that's a serious. Who scored that? Was that Son? Or was it Berger? I can't make out who the hell just scored that. But someone just... Was it Berger or Son? I don't know, but that little mess. Looks like Son's got the golden boot. Good play by Arsenal. Ultimately, amounts to nothing. Martinelli's done well. It's gone wide. Son is 1 goal ahead of Salah for the golden boot. Fantastic achievement by Son. Shout out Ronaldo. You know, Kane took half the season off. Ronaldo, they said he'd be a flop. Well, his time at United has been a flop, but all the variables that he can control, but he's turned around and scored goals. Yeah, not bad for a Finnish player at all. Not bad at all. Corner kick to Arsenal, folks. As usual, appreciative to all of you lot supporting throughout the season. Shout out to Spurs. First time back in Champions League after 3 years. We have to wait an extended period of 6. Shout out to them. Did everything that we should have done. You like us, everything that United and Arsenal didn't do. Spurs did it. They found a way to be shitter than them. You know, Chelsea, by their own standards, fell off. Everyone found a way to be poorer than them. There's a lot to improve on, and there's a base to build upon. But yeah, man. And for Spurs, they're probably going to get some decent little players in now. Seeing them linked with Pastoni and Skriniar, that would be nice not to happen. Raheem Sterling's put a ball in. And Gundogan, which, again, speaking of players leaving, yeah. Yeah, Conte and the players. I'd say the club is the reason. Because as much as Conte is a better manager than Arteta in that, the players are more experienced. And the players kept their bottle. Spurs' players. We didn't, you know. And you have to look at, but obviously Conte's, you know, a coach. He's not bringing in the players. They went and got Bentancur. They went and got Kulusevski. They went and done what they're doing. You know, Italian director brought some Italian players or players based in Italy that if you watch that league or if that's your native league, you're like, okay, cool. He didn't do that. Eddie didn't make nothing happen. Save wages. Saka saving bonuses now because no one's getting Champions League bonus. Saka's done well. Martinelli, like, come on, man. It's gone to Tavares. It's temporarily frozen here. Odegaard's done well. It's come to nothing. Oh, Pepe's not going to get a goodbye. Everton giving Davies this price sheet. From what I hear, is quite techie. Never seen him, though. Yeah, United are rubbed as well. United just signing players. The structure and all that shit is wrong. And even then, they played the same game Arsenal did. Shit midfielders. Just meaty. Sakharov. 14 minutes left, people. Is that a Pepe thing? Surely. In the terms of goodbye and all of that. And not much dream exactly that. Finally now can see Pepe has now come on for Saka. In the spirits of goodbyes. Fairly decent, isn't it? Would be nice to just have players I could believe in, because away from the young players, I'll give the young players a bit of a discount. Come on, you can't. Sorry. City, who are watching, would be very different if they were relying on Foden to make the difference. Oh, it's 2-2. City. And word to Gerrard, Villa have let this lead slip. It could have been more appropriate with Steven Gerrard as the offer. Rodri loves a drama thing. Get back season. Is it time to put on the City kit? I'm chatting shit. Come on, man. Drama, 4-goal thriller. Football gods doing the beaky thing. Terrible football. Good finish by Rodri. Poor, really, from Villa. It will be. He's looked quite better since, obviously, the mishap. 236 likes. We're not going to get to 300. You lot are killing me, people. You lot are upsetting me, man. Pardon me, Lacazette. Hey, they're soft, bro. They are soft. But you did it against Villa, cuz Arsenal beat them, look, convincingly. It's Villa, cuz. Come on, bro. It's Villa. They're soft. They're playing other soft youths. Like, the hell? Have you seen their defenders? Ming's agenda. I'm leaving with something. Curse of the commentator. I did it for the greater good. Did it for the greater good, mate. Look, Ming's agenda. I'm leaving with something. 4-1 to Arsenal. 12 minutes left of this emotional, draining season. City. Quick get back. Leeds, don't do this. I don't want Leeds to crumble. Apparently, Brentford have done a thing. Oh, it's 1-1. I swear Leeds stay up though. Even with that, swear they stay up with a point. Yeah, man, they're cool, man. Leeds just can't crumble. This is crazy football, bro. I'm telling you, Pep probably done this thing on beakiness. They save Pep because if you bottle the champs and bottle this, it's the manner of bottling this to go to the champs. Man are looking at you funny. Pep getting a water bottle out. Why are we celebrating? Well, maybe Norwich scored. I don't know. 10 minutes left of this half, people. If I haven't made it clear, and I keep saying it because it's the truth, appreciative to all of you lot support throughout the season, man. Makes me a bit sad that obviously we're not going nowhere, but like it's done, innit? Odegaard. No. Oh, mad tackle. They've always been in the trenches in the second half, you know. It's calm. Take that. Oh, City! Gundogan, City! This is a mad thing. City. Blue Moon. 5-goal thriller over here. Gundogan. I haven't seen bottling like that in a hot second still. Anyways, 9 minutes left of this half, people. Kind of smooth sailing. You know, it's a shame there's no clean sheet. But anyways, Tavares on the run. Gabriel Martinelli dropping deep. Tricks and turns. El Nene. Odegaard. Odegaard. Ref, have a word. Odegaard. Skillers. No, stop fucking freezing, mate. That looked like I was going to end up in a good little run. Come on, man. Oh, what the fuck? Ball's not been dealt with by Everton. Pepe on this right-hand side, people. Nicholas Pepe checks inside, finds Odegaard. Odegaard sells someone a dream. Oh, come on, man. I need to know what happened. And he's banged it. Martin Odegaard. Take a bow, son. Oh, fair play. Fair play, Martin. Arsenal 5, Everton 1. We'll have that. It's a shame it don't mean nothing, but it's cool. It's cool. At time, I don't know how many goals he ends up with, but he ain't got too many. Another one. Shout out to Pepe for his work. Odegaard just selling man dreams. It's an acute finish. I think Holgate should be clearing that, backing it. Maybe he's heard the call from the keeper. The keeper's probably been snaked because it's slightly declined. It's slightly disguised. Maybe it's an age thing, but probably Begovic should be getting there as well. Who cares though, man? I mean, that's got Liverpool fans crying. Hey, bro, why is this little Liverpool fan crying? You see a team win everything. Football comes with winning and losing, blood. Put the kid crying back on the TV. It's nothing personal, man. City did it. This happens, mate. I cry every day about my club. Okay, bro. Suffering is part of this sport. It's not going to be a winning thing forever. I can't lie. It's these new Liverpool fans, they're going to be like Arsenal fans in a few years if Liverpool don't do what they're doing, because you probably jumped in at the right time to support Liverpool, winning everything. Everyone's doing well, but that's not how it always works. Everton could be in here on its right-hand side. Don't know if they're going to make something happen. Everton fans are celebrating. They stayed up, man. Chelsea bottling. Well, Liverpool technically, ref, surely that went in. Liverpool have technically scored. Mo Salah scored. It's 2-1. It's 3-2 to Aston Villa. 3-2 to City. On my life, Pep kills me. He's a funny. On my life, he just went, "Oi, football is funny, bro." I don't know what tactics that's got to be, but he actually went, I still think City are going to... Wait, City just need a point, innit? They actually can win this with a point. So it's probably done. Like, literally, City just need a point. Just don't lose. I don't see City conceding 2. Right, Pep does not give a fuck about Grealish returning here. City have lost the ball in a dumb area as well, man. Martinelli. 6 minutes left. Hey, bang it, Lokonga. Lokonga, bang it, man. Looks for a pass. Martinelli should have dived there, you know. Good play by Martinelli. Bang it, Laka. Hey, man, did that go in? Laka might be Buki. Laka might be Buki. You know what? It's Laka's there. Watford have scored. This, bro, you've got top 4, bro. Like, it's anyone that's not happy with their season, unless somehow Norwich bottled and Arsenal got back in there. It is what it is. Like Everton, they know their season's been shit. United, they know their season's been shit. We know our season's been shit. You know, bare these teams just want to go yard now. Like unless you're Burnley or Leeds, it's done, innit? Like just a yard thing. Like this season, Chelsea players, whoever's staying, whoever's going. You know these little bastard kids with the blue flares. Little cunt kids, bro. Who are these little Everton cunt kids? What are you doing that? That's got to be health and safety. What kind of parent is doing that? I hope it's nothing serious, but if he loses a finger or something, then it's over for you. Martinelli trying too many skills. Probably enjoying ourselves a bit too much out there. Not strong enough by Tavares, Damari Gray, and then he chops Tavares. Tavares comes back for more and he fouls him. At this point, I'm even on the beach already. Like, I'm not even onto these guys. No, like, whoever shit, you know your shit. It's long, man. I just want the season to be over, mate. What a guy, man. Kills me that, you know, it's killing me that Eddie Nketiah is our top scorer. At least he can gas it. I've scored a hat trick for Arsenal. I finished as their Premier League top goal scorer. Can cap Lacazette. You should feel ashamed. Everyone should feel ashamed. And apparently, Gabriel is level with scoring charts for strikers. So, bro, when I do my own little reflection of this season, in fact, so I don't miss any points. Lack of goals. 3 minutes left. Inability to manage games. And react to setback. I should do what I did. You remember a couple of years ago, I went through, at the end of the season, I went through every goal and made like a cut up clip of individually everything that happened. Copyright issues on a couple of platforms, but I actually enjoyed that. Damari Gray tried to pull it into the box. Losses away from home. Covering points from a losing position. I mean, look at the two teams today. Obviously, there's a lot of factors, but look, Villa were 2-1 with winning 2-0 just 5 minutes ago. Liverpool will lose. Liverpool conceded in the 3rd minute. That is whatever Klopp and these lot focused on all week. It went out the window in 3 minutes. They're walking away with victory. Beyond the obvious of players being better, that's the mentality. Because Liverpool and City, you ask Pep and Klopp, they ain't been bullying every game. It has been that, but there's been games it's been difficult, whether they've won, lost, or drawn. That's the beautiful thing about football. And that's something Arsenal, United, Spurs have got under Conte of recent, but this is where man are lagging behind. So yeah, man. Inter have bottled the Serie A. Crazy. One love to American Gooner as well for gifting community subs. Madman. What are they? It's frozen again. Martin Odegaard, Lacazette. Too much on that for Pepe, but Pepe should be able to keep that in. I'd love for Pepe or Lacazette to score, man. You man are busting up. Pardon me, Pepe on this right-hand side. Cuts inside. Martin Odegaard. Pepe. Martinelli. Lokonga and Cole trying to be too intricate. Don't know what Iwobi was doing there. You're told as a defender, don't play the ball across your goal line, but he did, innit? Dying numbers of the game. We're in at it on time. I said Spurs get Champions League like it's nothing new, bro. Like, big up Spurs for doing that. Arsenal, slap yourselves, mate. Now, we have to bookmark. Man said, their dream done. And Arsenal could have conceded there. 4 minutes of added on time. Pep is I think Pep knows about the memes and that, man, because he happens to go near the camera with everything that is being said in the game, yeah, and get his water and put on a nervous face. Man's going, kills me. Football at times, I know this is like WWE. All trickles down from the owners, bro. But I'm not going to sit here and cap. I've spoken about this. I don't think Arsenal are not in top four because of the Kroenkes. I don't. Look at Liverpool fans. They hate FSG. They're still succeeding with what Klopp's doing, with what Michael Edwards has been doing. I don't think this season is on Kroenke. Now, I agree. For disclaimer, everything that is done at this club is down to Kroenke. Obviously, you know, money not... well, you know what I mean, innit? Certain things. But money has been spent. We spent them. I don't even like saying it because we had to, you know, it's not like we spent on a madness. We had to, you know, how do you quantify? Yeah, we spent the most in Europe in the season. But when you look at it, what? City, who see him there, they spent 100 million on Grealish. We made, you know, we had to buy better players. Money's been there. I don't think we have failed because of Kroenke this season. We have self-imploded, you know, whether it was letting people go in January, not learning from dumb mistakes, conceding cheap goals like today, letting people go in Jan, not bringing in people, you know, not reacting against Spurs and Everton, the games where we lost to Palace, Brighton and Southampton at this period. Bro, we have to look. I don't think it's on them. If anything, you know, it's on Arteta. We almost scored again. It's on Arteta. It's on Edu. Edu for showing an inability to make things happen in the market. Arteta, every decision that is made on the technical front is on you. The game's done, by the way, people. It's done, by the way. Every decision made on the technical front falls to Mikel Arteta. I can't sit here and money's been there, blood. You know, you've been given the luxury of giving Aubameyang a new deal, then tearing it up. And you can make all the decisions you want. Make sure there's mitigation plans. You didn't do none of that. I can't blame the Kroenkes. I can blame them for being another season. We're getting further and further away from things. But bro, we could have banduled this. You still could have lost. Do you know how hard? Like I say every year, do you know how hard you have to try not to get top four? We not because everybody's clear of everyone. We had to try really hard to mess this up. Chelsea tried really hard to lose third. Spurs and Arsenal managed, you know, were messing up this season. As I said, Spurs got their house in order. They brought people in January. Their technical director made things happen. Conte showed some bottle. The players patterned up. Everything they did, we didn't do. You know, we didn't do it. Away games, crumbling. And it's the case of a season, you know. You have to look at the whole season. Burnley not being able to break down low blocks. Southampton not reacting after disappointing against Brighton. Not reacting to Brighton at home after what happened at Selhurst Park. You look at the Brighton game, we've moved Xhaka to left back and Arteta's messed up the midfield. We all need to take accountability. There's some positives to build on this season. You know, a couple of players, Saka, Smith-Rowe, Martinelli, the young tugs, them, Leeds have scored. Leeds are staying up. The young tugs, them have done what they've needed to do, you know. There's some building blocks. Of course, you know, I think all of these players have shown they're not consistent for a 38-game calendar. Ramsdale, Ben White, Saka, Smith-Rowe, all of the young players, they've shown they're not volatile. They're volatile. There's been times Lokonga stepped in and done all right. There's been times him, Tavares, several players have not scored when they're supposed to or made mistakes. You know, we haven't improved too much defensively. I think we've improved defensively. I think we're starting to think City have won the league, by the way. But that sounds dumb. We've got record losses, so there's no resilience. There's no coming back from reacting to setbacks like you've seen City and Liverpool do today. And there's a pitch invasion. I see about 10 people there. Like, you know, not turning up in away games, not helping ourselves in the transfer market, betting on young players, betting on certain players like when Nene, Cedric, these guys have come into the team. On occasion, they've done well. When you just need to get the job done in the last two, they're not levels really and truly. They've shown it. But we bottled it. Like, we had this in our hands. And now my Spurs friend has said officially bottled it. Congrats, mate. Best of luck in UCL. I will find you when you bottle. But yeah, it's on the players, the manager, and the technical director. Everything that's fundamentally done reflects on the manager, but we never got top four because Gronge did this and that and everything. That's irrelevant, you know. It's what it is. I'd say, you know, you lot are probably ahead of what you're doing in your development thing, but it is what it is. City, congratulations to Manchester City because they've won the league. Leeds United have stayed in the league. Burnley, Watford, and Norwich are going down, people. It's been a fantastic Premier League season, man. A fantastic Premier League season. Leeds have stayed up. Look at Jesse March. Come on, dude. I told you. Mighty Ducks, JFK quotes. Yes, Gandhi. Yes, we can do this. Probably playing Michael Jackson. It doesn't matter and all of that now. Like, we did it, bros. Come on. That you had me. This is why we keep going in the fourth quarter. When I called a timeout, we did all right. I can't lie. Beer security for the City players. Stone's going mad. Stone's going mad. Bro, I didn't even know Liverpool found the third goal. Liverpool have won 3-1. It's not been enough. They have to just focus on the Premier. They just have to focus on the Champions League. City have won the league by a point. Goal difference of 73 to 68. Congratulations to City. Commiserations to Liverpool. You know, it is what it is. You know, and the table for final reading. Let me see what this thing is actually saying for the last time of this season. Bro, I was like, yeah, dude, come on. Soccer. It's the biggest league in the world, and that's why. Like, this is literally him. It's the NBA of football. All right, literally. Hey, this ain't the league table. What's this? Man, they're showing me fixtures. Why is Premier League showing me fixtures? Like, the season's done. There's no more fixtures. When did the fixture list get released as well, people? That's a good shout. League table, show me what happened. Boy, this is the league table. It reads, obviously, Manchester City have won the league by a point. Manchester City first, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham have got into the top four. Arsenal miss out after bottling. You know, 38 games were fifth. United have managed to be the worst of the lot, have come sixth. West Ham could have finished above them, but they'll be playing in the Conference League. Forgive me if I'm wrong. You know, having come seventh. Leicester have come eighth. Brighton are ninth. Wolves are 10th. Good job for Eddie Howe, came 11th. Crystal Palace 12th. And I mean, what does that say about Palace? Because Vieira take nothing away from it. But Newcastle, who were, well, both of the teams were linked with relegation. They finished ahead of you. Brentford, can't lie, what does it say when these are ahead of you? Gerrard as well. Southampton stay in the league. There's got to be question marks. Everton and Leeds stay. I can't lie, it's exactly what I wanted to see in terms of relegation. Burnley, Watford, and Norwich. You know, Norwich, you lot, they should do what they do with Barcelona B. You man can't come back up. Watford, you man shouldn't really be coming back up. Burnley, hope you go to League One. Simple as that. Congratulations to Manchester City. Commiserations to any fans that are disheartened. You know, 249 likes. Keep running up the likes. Is what it is. You're worst of the lot, man. You finished behind us, bro. Like, hey, just accept that. Like, you finished behind everyone. We're in the same competition, which we can hold, but you literally are the bottom of the lot. Like, you know, Spurs, congratulations, but you're a United fan. Nice new kit here that United can't have chat for anyone, but that's all they do. You know, you're seeing this biggest competition in the world competed between City, who shellacked you, and Liverpool, and you man are focusing. You man have some shame, man. Got sourced today. Kroenkes are an issue, but I can't sit here and say that's not that is the issue. Love for the super chat. Didn't even clock that. Big up DG. Fun season. Don't worry about the lack of football in the summer though. We'll get you watching MLS playoffs soon enough. Love for the super chat. Yeah. We'll watch that. One sec. What? Safe, man. That is my attitude towards that MLS stuff. I watch football. I don't watch soccer, bro. I don't watch soccer, man. On a serious note, big up you lot as well, man, because it's been a long season. But again, as I say, whatever team you support, it doesn't matter. Success isn't guaranteed. We love the game. And it's been fantastic seeing highs, lows, everything else with you lot. Bro, City fans moving mad, mashing up the goal and that. What's going on? City fans, why are they moving so mad? Just they hit rock bottom twerking, bro. Exactly, you know. Cold hard facts. You're behind us. There is no trophy for that, but you're behind us. You finished 6th with the worst team in history in your lifetime. Don't give it, but don't take it, man. Come on, pause. You can't be the only one saying facts. Like, literally the worst of the lot. You've got the most improvements to make. But let's pretend money's going to fix everything. And because managers are bold, you're going to do a mad thing. What a set of games. Big up to Spurs. I'm just going to have to catch you lot on the rebound, man. I'm going to have to hope, absolutely hope that Conte does what he does in Europe. Yeah, you're taking it. Why for that G1? You know, you lot are twerking and now you're taking things. Laugh or eat, man. 11 points, brazy. You saying Arsenal got more bottle than them. But forget that. It doesn't even matter if, you know, United fans can console themselves with the fact that Arsenal are doing bad and twerk for Spurs. Doesn't take away from their club. Arsenal fans can waffle on about finishing ahead of United. Doesn't take away from what is happening. You know, unless you're City, who have won the league, there's something you could have done better in it. You know, if you're Liverpool, you obviously want to win it. Chelsea, again, you're in this halfway house and that you self-inflictingly kind of drew yourself back into the bottom half, like the teams below you, which I'd say Chelsea, Arsenal, United, West Ham United, we're making third. You know, Chelsea in this halfway house. No clue what they're going to do off the field, but it's like you're not up there to talk to City and Liverpool yet. You're not across the course of a season, you're better than everybody else. So it is what it is. But considering what's been a turbulent season for Chelsea to a slight degree, they probably accept third. Spurs, you have to be gracious in it. Fantastic what they've done. Same way would have been waffling about Arsenal. Conte deserves all his think pieces and all how he's turned it around. Not just him, but their players, their technical director. They've done everything that Arsenal United didn't do. You have to give credit where due for that. Arsenal, obviously, in August, we would have sat there and said taken 5th. As things unfolded throughout the season, I would say since it's become this full fight, not really good enough because it's been self-inflicted. Man United, everything's been terrible. So the same logic as well. It's just nothing's been good for them like us. West Ham, I can't lie, I heard a lot of waffle about and it just hasn't happened. I think Leicester have struggled. I think Wolves have been a bit bipolar. I think Newcastle have had a good season. Palace have had a great season. Expected a bit more from Gerrard in Villa, but I don't really want to judge Gerrard yet. And plus, until I see some centre-backs, because I know he must want a centre-back. Everton, shit from them, innit? 16th. Southampton, they're calm. Leeds stayed in the league. I guess justified getting rid of Bielsa. No clue why Sean Dyche in the end left Burnley, but it's proven to no avail. Watford and Norwich joined them in the Championship. And such is life. You know, you could probably, am I wrong in suggesting you could probably see like Norwich come back up at the first time of asking? I swear they always seem to do that. I don't know, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, it is what it is in that regard. So yeah. To be fair, I mean, I don't think anyone's in a position to ban at Liverpool. You know, you can't get the quadruple, but you can still do some Bandulu treble. Declan Rice is definitely getting it. I think one more season for Declan because they got asked for too much peas for Declan Rice. Like they want peas, bro. You know, they're gonna want too much peas. It's next season they're gonna have to sell him in. He's contracted until 2023. Apparently someone's mum is doing their madness for City, but falling on the floor and see all the rolls and shit. But it's calm. Apparently they have an option to extend his contract until 2024. So Next summer, if he's gonna have to dig his heels in and try to get a move. Man said 11 points, but that's 11 points, bro. You can't keep putting hype in front of something and doing a laughing face to hide the pain, man. But when you come off the net, you're gonna be crying. Big up DG, mixed season, some very highs, 5 wins in a row, and some very lows. 5 wins in a row. I wouldn't say that's a high for me, but by Arsenal standards, fair enough. Newcastle lost, but we progressed as a team. I just hope we get the recruitment right this summer, progress even more next season. We'll have to see in it. Rice staying in London. I don't know about that. Ollie Watkins is rubbed, man. Rubbed. Very, very rubbed. 265 likes, people. Shout out to the Twitch ones as well. I'm rooting for Liverpool against those pen merchants from Madrid, like, man. No disrespect, Liverpool fans, but as a fellow English supporting club, I don't care about none of that. You know, you need to lose that. I mean, Liverpool have done well. They've got 2 domestic trophies. They ran this City team all the way into a cup final. I mean, kind of apart from the only thing that makes it better is actually getting the trophies. But it's like, what more could you ask for? Like, I'd love to sit there with Pep and say, like, pardon me, like, how do you want to improve? Like, how do you improve? Like, how do you, like, you've missed out by a point. Obviously, you might look back at the Spurs draw. There might be a couple of times Liverpool drop points across the course of the season, but how do you improve that? Beyond the obvious of just signing wavy players, but how do you? I mean, they won both trophies. Don't matter how you do it, innit? Like, beat Chelsea both times, got Chelsea's number in the final. Relying on Brighton to get Europa, brazy. Well, United fans relying on Brighton, where some Arsenal fans wanted to rely on Norwich. Both teams in the gutter, man. Got stuff. Big up Leeds, man. Look at the scenes. Big up Leeds, and I think a couple of rival clubs are vexed because, you know, Calvin Phillips would have had a discount. Rafinha probably come with a discount. Fair enough, Leeds. This is probably it's a good way to sign out for Rafinha. Surely he's not staying there. You know, he's forgive me if I'm wrong. I think he actually scored today, so he leaves in a positive way, really. In fact, saying that there was talk of Dan James to Atalanta. Crazy. Can't laugh when no one doing better than you. It's dead, fam. Fuck life. I chill out, man. Come on, man. Like, it's football, bro. Like, football means the world to me, and there's very few things more important than football. Life is one of them, bro. Like, football will win, lose, draw. These things happen. You got plenty of reasons, bro. You're typing. You're literally breathing. You've got plenty of reasons to want to live, man. So less of that, man. Less of that, man. Gabriel, more goals than Sancho. Agendas, man. Congrats to Leeds. DG, how do you rate the new kit? 6 out of 10? I would say, that's one thing I actually didn't say in the kit review. Like an 8. I take off 2 points for the collar, but even the collar looks a bit better, and I rate it a bit more because it's probably one of the more comfortable kits. Like, obviously, this is technically next season's Arsenal shirt, right? All the kits that are technically this season's, the red one, the home one, obviously the one that looks wavy, the blue one, but we've held some L's in it, and the yellow one, which also looks wavy. They are kind of uncomfortable, especially on a hot day for me as well. Like today, this one feels like you can breathe a bit more, which let's hope the players are able to do that. And Nketiah, top goal scorer, it's meaty, man. Like I said, when you look at where some things went wrong, I'm going to write some more things down when I obviously finish this and that. But lack of goals or plan to score, inability to manage games and a reaction, you know, January market, losses away from home, recovering points from losing positions, you know, betting on young players, no plan for injuries or a lot of injuries, which I don't know what we're doing there. Plenty of reasons, self-inflicted, man. Have you seen the goalie's yellow kit? No, I haven't still. So, yeah, man. And if I haven't made it clear, bro, this season couldn't have been good without you lot, man. You know, you lot have made this a serious season. I'm not even talking about the football results and all of that. It's lovely to sit here and talk football, gaming, day in, day out with you guys, people. Like, it really is a privilege. That's the right word to use. It's a privilege, and I really appreciate that I love for football. Bro, come on, man. Like, sitting here with people talking about the game, man. Like, it's lit. It's lit. I can't explain it. It's just lit. It's just lit, and it can't be done without you, whether you're running bands, all these things. You know, it's amazing. You know, it's genuinely a privilege. Come on, man. Will you be doing a deep dive into the season next season? Not. You're gonna have to give me at least 2 days, man. You know me. I like to think. If I go again, hype. We can be here saying the same thing, man. The same thing, blood. Go again is a hype. I shout out Darks Meezer as well for that. Come on, man. You know he did Amazon Prime and that. I mean, it's transfer season. It ain't gonna get linked with everyone. Next season we'll be back on top. Yeah, man. I love it, man. What are you saying? Pre-season and new season optimism already. I hear that, man. I hear that. I don't agree with that shit, but I hear that. Europa League settings, man. Just make sure you beat ABC, United, and that, and then you butt these lot, man. Also, other teams better than you on the day. That's what I said. Well, when it comes to them tough environments, Everton away, Tottenham away, unfortunately, Burnley away, not Burnley, sorry, I'm just seeing Burnley, Selhurst Park, Goodison Park, different reasons, but Old Trafford, we don't travel well there. Old Trafford, Newcastle recently, Tottenham Hotspur recently. You know, even games where we've won, like Villa, Leicester, Watford, make nothing. Listen, it's the Premier League. Things are going to be tough. Games are going to be tough. You're going to struggle. But more often than not, there is that. You know, when you look at our away wins, it's not really 30 like that, really. What's this from Liverpool? Hey. What, Guard of Honor? I mean, I haven't seen my team win the Carling Cup, but Liverpool, you doing Guard of Honor for the KROENKE Cup and that? Come off the TV, man. We got Liverpool, but that's dead, man. Milner look vexed as well. He don't even care. He don't even care. And for Arteta, bro, plus 13 goal difference. Needy. United got 0. So for both teams, you need to look at that. Like, come on now. Football's a simple game. You need to score more than the opponent and keep less out the back of the net. Now, many teams can say this, but Arsenal, we're shipping too many goals and we're not scoring enough. Eddie Nketiah is our top goal scorer. He's also level with Gabriel. Gabriel, not Martinelli. Gabriel, the centre half. Who is a centre half. Shouldn't be there. When did Eddie really start playing? Like 5 minutes ago. That tells you everything. If you ain't got a plan to score goals, it's a mad thing. And even you need to sign a striker and a midfielder, but even that's half the job. You sign a mid striker, man need to know how they're making goals come into this thing. If you sign a midfielder, he needs movement. You know, you're not going to see Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, any of these guys go to that next level until you address that midfield. Until we sign a striker, we're not going to see much. But then it's more than just signing people. We've been doing that. You need to have a plan. And it sounds, I see little bits and pieces, you know, there's a couple 1-2s with 1-2 players, but it don't look like there's an evident plan for us to score goals, really. Rants, my guy, man. Love for the raid. I just saw the numbers there. I appreciate that, man. A lovely assist. So yeah, man, it's self-inflicted. So yeah, if you're Spurs, congratulations. But if you're Arsenal, United, even in Spurs, there's a season where it could have done a lot more. Even if Arsenal got top 4, it can't be this. Well, we've arrived now. It would have. We got it by we just about bagged it. You know, Chelsea, if I'm a Chelsea fan, yeah, they're in that weird box of they're not next to Liverpool and City. They're kind of better than everyone else. I'm saying we need to pattern, because if these teams wasn't so shit, we might not even be in the top 4. You know, everyone needs to look at stuff. Look at Jesse March. Yeah, dude, beers on me. Come on. This is what the Premier League's about. Mighty Ducks. I told you them JFA quotes would have worked. Forget Bielsa's running. This is America. This is soccer. Leave it all in the field. And shout out Jesse March, man. He don't deserve none of that, man. It's just an easy point. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Self-inflicted nonsense with Arsenal, you know. Obviously, the January period, I keep saying it, Spurs brought in Bentancur. Kulusevski's the guy. If they didn't sign Bentancur and they signed Kulusevski and them, man, they genuinely believe they do not get top 4. Why? Because the midfield was a shambles, much like the two teams I'm using as an example. Kulusevski's obviously giving them an edge. Kane has found his boots again. Son is 30, and congratulations to Son. He's grabbed the golden boot as well. Simple business, really and truly. Simple business in that regards. So yeah, the January market, you could say the start of the season and pull it down to preparation, but I'll discount that for every other occasion. It's just the other losses after that, really, not holding on to the leads at Everton Park or Everton Park, Goodison Park or Old Trafford. Not turning up for Spurs, not turning up for Newcastle, not turning up at Crystal Palace, not turning up at Brighton away and at home, Crystal Palace at home, not holding on to the lead again. So holding on to leads, reacting to setbacks, showing that grit, that fight, that determination. It's a myth. We all knew we was winning today. It's a perfect day. Sun is shining. New kit them come out. Everton are safe. They're sitting back, probably giving us too much respect. You knew we was winning today. It's when it's them Monday 8 p.m.s. And again, if you don't know how you're scoring and you can't keep them out, football is a simple game, is it not, people? You're not really going to do what you need to do, whatever you're trying to do. So you just have to hold your L's in it, really. It's a lot of, much like on the pitch, it's self-inflicted nonsense. Like even in that first half against Everton, it's relatively one-sided. Still, you've conceded on the blink of half-time. And for a while, it's 2-1. The next goal is vital. Now, fortunately for us, we then scored 2, 3, 4, 5. But this hasn't been the case, really and truly. I know in the current day, players have to be able to play everywhere, but can we go back to basics, in my opinion, in the summer and just sign certain normal dons, man? Only person on Twitch I watch all the ads them for. Big up yourself, DG Yardman. Come on, my dude, man. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. My American, I'm doing you dirty, bro. Come on, 3 balls and that. Come on, Berbatov, bro. Like, again, Rant's doing the outside the foot. Modric tick. I just have to do the Benzema one, man. Deluded, show me the table now. Where's top 4? We're not in top 4, and I don't know the league table. I haven't been screaming Arsenal top 4, but I understand if you want to run shit, Banks. Run them. I just hope whatever team you support, they're above Arsenal, isn't it? I wouldn't say Arsenal at their best. Big up Rants for the raid again. Rants raid. I don't know what Troops was doing or what Expressions was doing. I don't know, man. I don't know about none of that, man. Can't lie, Rants. Your brethren's got energy for dons that have finished behind us, man. And lost to Palace. This is crazy, man. But I hear it. Rude Gentleman, defense hitter. Why are you with, bro? Rude Gentleman. I remember you're using it because you're an actor. Like, I don't normally remember you lot, but you're an actor because you will come in here when Rants ain't live and try to be Don's friends and you're acting up for your brethren. Once again, suck your mum. Like I said on Rants' stream on Thursday, I don't rate you, bro. Like, I don't know you. Oh yeah, you know what? It's the last one. Rattled. Like, you say something, I react. I'm rattled. Bro, Tottering's day's been cancelled. It's been 6-7 years, bro. So you're gonna have to cool off with it again, and we go again next year, hype, man. No, I take the banter, but it's Dons are doing a madness, man. Top Blue, you're acting, man. You're acting. You're a faceless Avi, so you're attracting other Dons, man. Could Arsenal win the Europa League? Well, right now you have a chance. Just everyone who's legitimately qualified has an equal chance. Probably not. I do think we'll go out the group stages and then go through to the rest, and then you know how the story's gonna go, man. What else have we got? Pretty good accent. Appreciate that, dude. Oh man. Hey, American, have you been moving mad with the? Once again, he's gifted. If anyone's got one of the 5 community subs, one love for that, man. That's a serious free ball, man. But thanks on behalf of myself and everyone else, man. Is Nketiah the next Ian Wright? Says the eye test merchant. Use them eyes, bro. Use them eyes, cuz I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. Thanks for the streams throughout the season. No, always been a joy. Can't wait for the new one. I could definitely wait for the new one, but I appreciate that, man. What subs you looking for? Don't know what you said there, but large up yourself, my guy. See, Twitch, at least you're nicer than YouTube. We still can't get to 300 likes, man. Spurs are officially on a higher trajectory than Arsenal. That's cool, man. As I always tell you, look, yeah, well, Arsenal, before we're at that stage, you need to, man, like glitch dancing around in the change rooms. Arsenal need to address, when you just look in-house, just address everything that you can improve. And then you can start looking at what other people are doing. You're looking at other people. You're not focusing on yourself. Yeah, mate. Same as this year, mate. I heard Arsenal fans saying Eddie and Nketiah the next Ian right after they spanked Chelsea. You're lying. You're lying. And any Arsenal fan who said that smoking something special, but you're lying. I understand, let's run jokes, but let's not lie to ourselves. Trajectory hype, trust. But again, Arsenal just need to go back to, as I said, bro, you need to just go back to basics, because a lot of this stuff this season has been self-inflicting. So you have to hold your L. It's been a season where you can build on some stuff, but when it's mattered, it's not been there. So they're going to have to hold that one really and truly. So yeah, man. Obviously, for the last time. Can you lot hear me? It said my mic muted. Am I good, or like, I don't want to be waffling and no one can hear me? It's not good, is it? Calm, love for that. So yeah, for the last time this season, let's bust a review of the game, man. Let's bust a review of the game. But yeah, man, what can you say really? You know, I don't know for any other Arsenal fans, but I never had no hope in Norwich and all of these things. I like to control my own futures, and I've been saying that all season. It's done now, innit? Like, we finished 5th. You'd have taken that in August, but as things, I think people fail to understand goals can shift in terms of what you're trying to accomplish. And since top 4 became available, some man was saying 3rd, it's disappointing. It's something to build on, but there's a lot of self-inflictingness, which we'll go through on another day. But yeah, man, obviously, game week 38, nothing really to play for. It's nice to win, innit? First things first. Cheap goal to concede once again, really, making the start to the second half, really. And at halftime, fans are a bit nervous because it was one-sided traffic. I think Everton, considering the fact that, I'm not moaning at all, man. You're just hearing what you want to hear. And it's that sort of stuff as to why Arsenal ain't going to get anywhere. If we win, you have to shut up. If you lose, you have to waffle. Please listen or fuck off. Anyways, apart from any of that, people. Yeah, man, again, it kind of summed us up, when the sun's shining, the grass is cut, Arsenal want to play football. There's not really any pressure because, again, ironically, the pressure wasn't on us because the top 4 is gone, innit? It would be more so on Spurs if they did bottle Norwich. So that is when Arsenal turn up. As I was saying, I think Lampard probably paid Arsenal a bit too much respect. I think we're not keeping any clean sheets. We're not really a good defensive side, if any. I think he should have looked to ask more questions. He has Damari Gray, he has Calvert-Lewin, all these guys on the pitch. I don't think he asked enough questions of us. So that invited us to go forward, which you saw us do. I think Odegaard was decent. Cedric and Tavares, by their own standards, done a lot of booky things today, but also had good games. It's really one-sided effort, really. The goal we conceded was terrible. But, yeah, man, it was nice to take the lead when we did. Obviously, first 20 minutes, very one-sided. It is what it is. It will be helping us out. Concedes a penalty, we score. If I was Everton at half-time, I would have sat there and said, it's basically 1-1. They got a soft penalty. If I was Lampard, I wouldn't say it's soft, but I would have said that. I would have said Arsenal haven't really done anything. We didn't really work Begovic, really. It was obviously nice to see us exploit set pieces again throughout the game. Eddie and Nketiah made it 2-0. I think Xhaka did a great number on Dele Alli. Dele Alli was rattled, and Cedric and Xhaka's movement, Everton couldn't cope. Much like us, Everton were a bit nervous and a poor defensive side away from that, people. So, yeah, I don't think we really asked Begovic any questions. I wouldn't say it was a low-key affair, but as an Arsenal fan, it was kind of one-sided traffic. And again, the difference is putting daylight between the two sides, really and truly, which we failed to do, really. So yeah, man, they got their goal towards the end of the half, doing foolishness from an Arsenal perspective, whether it's Ramsdale holding several players in it. Again, Van der Beek's done well to run, but Van der Beek's a midfielder, so I am looking at my midfielders and saying, what's going on? How have you lost your runner? That sums up our season, much like the goals we conceded at against Leeds, the one goal against Leeds, the two at Newcastle, or the three, I can't even remember, and how many other against Spurs. Just all season, that's been a thing. I think we're bugging out. There was even a couple of nervy moments from Saka and Tavares defensively, but generally, it wasn't much to be said. And at halftime, I'm sitting there, it's just another cheap goal on the edge of halftime, making things nervous. We're not following runners. Didn't really have a clue what we're doing. But apart from that, considering what is that, what we're doing, I've seen us play a lot worse, really and truly. There just should be more daylight between the two teams. Once again, we showed our naivety on the goal we conceded. Second half, I did feel the first 2-3 minutes we're looking like Everton are going to kind of normalize this, but then we kind of came out swinging and the goal started to flurry in it, like I said, in it. So all in all, we've 3 decent goals, I believe, originating from set pieces. Nice to see Eddie, Laka, and Pepe be able to, and maybe El Nene, their contracts are running up, say bye. Decent day out for the fans. They've seen 6 goals, is what is. Even Cedric hit a decent goal, really and truly. But yeah, and it's nice for the season to just be done, really, isn't it? So with that being said, that's all you can really say, innit? It's just this is when the work for next season should start. You lot should, have a delayed holiday coming early, and now we go on to the transfer front because we'll be here all day, innit? But the obvious areas Arsenal can, should, and probably need to improve, people, really and truly. So yeah, man, in relation to Arsenal winning 5-1 against Everton, what more can you say, really? That was it, people, really and truly. There isn't anything more to focus on, if I'm completely honest. So yeah, man, that's where you're at. 300 likes as well, people. Appreciate that, Getting in Europe is worse for you, man. I don't know if your owners are going to invest in that, man. What else you lot saying? Great job bringing the content for the year, DG. Still going to be streaming for transfers. Yeah. If you don't win titles or cups, it means nothing. DG Ten Hag era starts tomorrow. Congrats to you on a big season. Yeah, man, listen, I'll be real. I don't care what any other team is doing. Like, it's the Premier League. I expect everyone to come back and improve. And as I said, focus on what we need to do. It don't really matter what other teams are doing, man. Show and prove and show. Come on. But Spurs should be, listen, fans should be doing their thing, man. Spurs fans should be talking their ish. Is what Arsenal fans would be. Now, it happens, people bottle. What goes around comes around. Spurs are not going to be successful from now to the end of time. No team is, really. So the laughs will come. But for now, Arsenal have to hold their L, look back at the season, try to go again. Really? It is what it is. All right, man. 7-year count. Fumbled, bro. Come on, man. Hey, Gooner, you're sub of the year, mate. More community subs. You're doing way too much, mate. Way too much. Boy, it is what it is, man. It's been a fantastic season. Going to enjoy the nice day, man. It's been a nice day. It still is a nice day. Obviously, there's no point being there. Let me not bore you lot, man. Even as a United fan, getting a Champions League ain't ish if you can't compete in it. Well, could you really say Arsenal or United fans are going to compete in the Europa League, going to compete in the Champions League if you were there, going to compete in the Premier League? Compete with yourselves and then see whatever, regardless of any of that. Like I can't lie, that's loser mentality. I can't cap, That's like when certain Arsenal fans are trying to spin it. We would have just got battered in the Champions League anyway. So what? You want to be. All of you used to watch wrestling, but even Scotty Too Hot, he wanted to win Royal Rumble, and he knew Triple H and all them man there would finesse him. They all wanted to win heavyweight title, innit? Exactly. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, man. You have no choice. No need for Conte to bust out. Well, obviously, if PSG say yeah, then why not? But I think Conte was more likely to bust out if they didn't do it. That's probably going to gas Kane to sign a new deal. They're probably going to invest. Whether it's invested rightly is another thing. You've got to go and do that. So, yeah, man, that's probably, I think, going to boost Spurs up for next season or 18 months, really. If I'm honest. So, yeah, man. Head off to the beach for a couple months, bro. You deserve more than you believe. You lot too nice. No, blame, man. You're too nice. Someone stop cutting onions. You look too nice, man. And like I say, thank you for the support throughout the season, man. Without you, look, come on, bro. It'd be dead sitting here talking to myself. So you have supported the thing, man. I appreciate that. Whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, banter or chatting shit, you know, winning, losing, enjoy. It comes with the game, man. DG, you're gonna get clipped out of context. Above, I'm not being funny. I'm 27 years of age, blah blah. It's okay. Like, it's the game I play, being in the public eye, isn't it? Like, fair enough, innit? Do what you need to do, blood. Like, it's all entertainment, man. What am I supposed to do, fam? No, thank you, lot. 420 people. What a name. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna enjoy it. There'll always be content. There'll be preseason content. I will do hella things, but I'm enjoying. None of this Arsenal chat. It's all hypothetical now. This next couple months, I'm gonna be in hippie land, bro. Hey, soccer event, couple weeks. Hey, man. Hey, come on. I can't lie. This season's flown by, you know, like very quickly. Maybe it's because when I'm doing the content, but it's like I vividly remember August. And it's like we're here now. Like it genuinely feels like it's just gone in a week, man. Couple beers. 10 a.m. stream, 10 a.m. tomorrow. Come on. 10 a.m. stream, 10 a.m. on Twitch, 11:30 on YouTube and Twitch. Football Manager 4:30 business. So yeah, man. It is where it is. It is where it is, man. Again, it's been a great season, man. It's been a great season, man. Thanks, you lot, man. Don't know, man. It just feels sad, man. Feels sad that it's ending. Like, it feels sad, like at least for a couple. I'm acting because it's really just a couple of months and then we're back. But it feels sad that there's no watch-alongs per se again now, man. I feel like someone or someone's pet died or something like that. It's peak. Probably didn't care. Realistic sign, but I don't know what realistic is, man. Just sign the right players. What I would like, if you're a defender, can you defend? And that sort of logic. I don't know what realistic is with Arsenal. I don't know. Just make sure all I ask is that you buy players properly, man. Don't want to keep talking about certain things, man. We're supposed to get the World Cup in the summer, but yeah, Qatar things happen. True. It is what it is, man. You know, it is what it'd be interesting to even see what that's gonna be like next year, but we got to the semi-final, but Emre showed bottle. Certain managers want to play false nines. Talking points are always there, mate, but football don't sleep, innit? If anything, pre-season, well, if anything, the off-season, there's more stuff to talk about, in my opinion. If anything, it's easier. But anyways, on that note, you lot stay blessed, stay safe. Let me get out of here, man. I'm going to eat my Sunday dinner.
Because you always use that active when defending. I think it's like